At Sleep Outfitters Outlet, great sleep is a big deal. Save 40 to 60% every day on every Sealy, Stearns & Foster, and Tempur-Pedic. Queens as low as $249. Customer exchanges, closeouts, and floor samples. Inventory changes daily, so come in for your dream deal today. With no credit needed financing, expert advice, and up to 60% off retail, it's never been easier to get the sleep and savings you deserve. Go to sleepoutfittersoutlet.com for financing details and to find a store near you.
Hello and welcome to BB on Blast from the
past.
I'm Lynsey.
And I'm Gaz.
And we're back, baby. How's
Bitches.
it going?
After, like, how long? It's been a while,
like 3
hasn't
weeks, maybe.
Yeah, I was like, felt longer.
Have you been decompressing after the BB19 game, whatever the fuck it was?
Yeah, I have. Let's just
I
go
have
with
too.
yes.
The Uber's still running at the moment. That's
Thank
good.
God. No, seriously, my first thought when I heard Uber was going to be banned in London was podcast cancelled. We're going to have to use some local cabbie and have to get cash out or something.
Oh my God.
What was it Sadiq taking us back to the past for? Just like we are on this podcast now.
Right, Gaz, tell us about BB number 1.
Today we're going to cover Big Brother 2000, the very first UK Big Brother.
We're kind of working out this format as we go along, so bear with us.
It'll get better probably by the time we cover Big Brother 4.
Oh my God, 14.
So,
yes.
This is way back on Channel 4. There's been no Big Brother in the UK yet, and reality TV is basically like, it's like the dawn of modern reality TV, isn't it? Like, if this Big Brother didn't happen, we wouldn't have like Towie, or not the cat. You'd probably still have the cat.
It'd just
wouldn't
be
have
called
like
something else.
Yeah, wouldn't have like Made in Chelsea, or what else has it spawned? Like all the reality shows basically.
All that old shit that rots your brain.
That we love, all that good stuff. This Big Brother was based in a different house what we've got now.
Was it?
Yeah, in Bow. The original Big Brother house was in Bow.
Was it?
And I don't know if anyone's managed to watch the first episode. It's on YouTube.
We told some people to watch it beforehand, didn't we?
Are we going to watch that together?
Yeah.
Is that what we're going to do?
Yeah, we're going to watch that, and then we've
got the DVD.
Gaz has got the uncut DVD. That sounds like it's going to be rude, but I don't think it is.
Well, it does say contains explicit scenes not previously shown on TV.
So then we're going to watch that as well.
Basically, the Big Brother house back then used to have to go over a bridge, remember?
Yeah, I do remember that.
Davina used to have to take over a bridge. It was 9 weeks long, 64 days, which was like standard Big Brother format back then.
10 housemates.
Only 10 housemates, plus late entrant. I've forgotten her name, and who replaced, spoiler alert, Nasty Nick. The one who replaced Nick.
I don't remember.
Claire.
I can't remember that.
It started on the 18th
Outside contact.
There's been outside contact since day 1. Well, actually not day 1, I don't know, week 4. It started on the 18th of July 2000.
God.
The prize fund was, remember?
It's probably the same as it is now, knowing how tight we are.
No, it's not. It's
What?
only 70,000. That was like standard Big Brother prize back then.
But that ain't gone up that much since then.
100k, 150k.
Yeah. Is that what it is now? 150?
Yeah, I think so.
Still fuck all. It is, it's nothing. That's been on for how long? 17 years?
Yeah.
And the prize fund's gone up by 30 grand. That doesn't match
even matching inflation.
No. Cheap.
So, what do you remember of this series before we get into it?
Oh, God. Nasty Nick.
Nasty Nick.
Craig. Plotting a very devious plan.
Yeah.
Writing notes. So this is all spoilers. The wife, dead wife. Darren and the chickens. Naked painting. I think that's it.
They are pretty much the key memories.
Yeah.
Now, when I was watching this series, I was 12 years old.
Oh, shut up.
How old were you?
20.
Imagine me.
That's not right. That's not the age difference, is it? Oh, yeah, it is, yeah.
It is. Like, basically, I only started watching because my dad was like, oh, yeah, what's this all about?
Yeah.
This Big Brother show. And we started to watch it, like, as a family. Imagine how awkward it was at 12 years old, watching, like, these people get fucking naked and put clay. They had
Was
to
that
make...
suitable for kids to watch back then?
No, the DVD is an 18.
Oh, my God.
An
Why did you
18?
turn that
I don't...
so many
Look, when we
times?
watch this, we'll probably be like, why is it an 18?
Yeah,
It's not like it's going to have
definitely.
shagging on it, is it?
Yeah, definitely. Oh, no one shagged for ages, did they?
No, but there was nudity. But, like, yeah, but I remember basically on the first week they had to make their own cups and plates out of clay because it was a very much basic, back to basics living
No
arrangement.
budget.
Yeah.
Back to basics was before back to basics, if you know what I mean. Everyone's saying go back to basics, but this was basics. So how can you go back to it?
This is basic Big Brother for basic bitches. Yeah, they were all smothering this clay all over their bodies,
Yeah.
and they were all like showering together. For a 12-year-old boy watching that with their
Wow.
mum and dad, it was a bit awkward at times.
Is this why you turned out gay?
Probably.
This was pre-magazine deals. Think about that.
Well, actually, it's funny you mentioned that
I
because
already know what you're gonna
this.
say.
Yeah, do you?
Yes.
Do you?
Yeah, because I read that article about it in Heat.
Okay, so this
Heat
basically
spawned the magazine deal.
Heat magazine basically during Big Brother 1 realised that people were so invested in this show that if they put a contestant who's a normal person off of it on the front of a magazine,
Oh yeah, that guy. I
that
can't remember what it's
Andrew,
called.
the first no, he wasn't the first evictee, Sada was. But it was Andrew who was the first
Yeah.
one to be put on the magazine
Yeah.
who had a romance in the house.
Yeah.
And the magazine like flew off the shelves, and then they were like, hang on a minute, this is really working for us. So from there on in, it was always Big Brother people on the front of Heat magazine
Yeah.
until they fell out of love with it like years later. And I
It's just
used
like
to...
the enemy and Morrissey, isn't it?
Is it?
Yeah.
Okay. Why did they fall out of love with Morrissey?
Because they say he's a racist, but he isn't.
But
He sued them successfully, I might add.
oh, I don't think a Big Brother contestant ever had to sue Heat magazine. But
But they were racist.
at the but at the end of the every series of Big Brother, Heat magazine used to do that bumper edition where it would like break down the final minute by minute and also all the highlights from the series. And I used to collect those. I've since chucked them all out. You would not
you
have
should
agreed
have
with
kept
that.
those
I know.
because you should have, because you can make money.
I
off
used to
those.
have this entire series on VHS recorded.
Yeah.
I used to record every episode of Big Brother. That's what a Big Brother geek I am.
Like Mandy's old sex tape, isn't it?
Yeah, it's down the back of the kennel now. No, but
You
I
shouldn't
went.
have thrown that stuff out. Why'd you
Shut
throw it
up!
out?
I'll
What
tell
do
you
mean,
why.
Shut up? You shut
No,
up.
because I know that I shouldn't have done it now.
Yeah.
Basically, I went and travelled the world, didn't I? And I felt
Oh,
like, I
God,
don't need all
what?
the, don't need all these VHS
Yeah,
tapes
fuck
that
that
are
shit,
weighing me
man.
down. And I got home and I still remember the day when I put them all in the wheelie bin.
Yeah.
Saddest day of my life. And now I don't own them all
Yeah, but the
anymore.
VHS tapes, that is quite retro.
I'd recorded them off the TV. I'd even gone to the efforts of cutting out all the adverts so it would
Maybe
be
you feel
exactly.
less old now.
Well, originally I had this DVD on VHS. Now this is how old this
DVD.
DVD is. Listen, the extra features on this DVD are
Yeah.
there's a 45-minute documentary called Inside Big Brother, which
Oh,
I think
God.
is like beyond the recaps of the show. I
We ain't
think
got time to watch that.
it's got contestant profiles, and
Yeah.
the most exciting extra feature of all is web link to the official Big Brother website.
Great.
That's an extra feature in the year 2000.
Oh, it's going to be like an interview with Marjorie or something.
www.bigbrother.terra.com. Not even channel4.com/Big
Oh my God, that's
Brother.
like blogspot.com or something, isn't it? That's
I think
cheap.
it's like some weird production company who used to broadcast it 24/7.
John DeMol, you've got a lot to answer for. I can't remember very much. You can probably remember more, but there's no point in you saying because it's just going to spoilerize our next hours and a half's worth of viewing.
Do you have a favourite housemate from this series that you remember?
Yeah.
Who is it?
Well, at the time it was Craig, but that's so lame.
Mine was Anna.
Oh, God.
I really wanted Anna to
she
win.
gets mine
Anna
nice.
is an Irish lesbian nun, ex-nun,
Pious.
skateboarder.
I like Nasty Nick as well, of course.
I mean, Nasty Nick, I said it on this podcast before, but if it wasn't for Nasty Nick cheating, he cheated in this game, basically. That's the big story
Spoiler!
of this series. We wouldn't still be watching Big Brother now if that
No.
hadn't happened.
Did you post our podcast on the Nasty Nick Facebook page?
Nasty Nick Facebook page.
Yeah, you said you were going to earlier.
No, that was putting a picture of Nasty Nick on our Facebook
Oh.
page.
I thought Nasty Nick had a Facebook page.
He probably does. You might do.
Honestly, that's what I thought you said. That would be nice. Anyway, should we watch them now? Because I can't remember much about it.
Yeah, okay.
When we watch it, all
Let's watch the launch.
back. Apparently the launch has got a bad hiss on it. And
It's
you
got a
can't-
hiss and a weird echo.
and you can't find the whole series, but this DVD basically talks you through the whole series, and we're gonna like live pod it so you get to watch it without any of the effort. We're doing you a favour, if anything. Bye. Let's watch the launch. Woo! Exciting. Right, we found the file. It's really bad quality and it's got bad hiss on it, but well, we'll be talking over it anyway. So
But
don't know.
what we're watching is like, if you know current Big Brother, the launch show for our show is always live now, and we get to see them all walk in the house live. Back then, they did what BBUK still does now, right? Where they went into the house a few days before, and Davina, the original Big Brother presenter, who I think is the best one, isn't even on this show at all, and she
Yeah.
was not on it until the first eviction, like a week later. So
So she's more the Julie Chen sort of role, that she just comes
They
in for
ship
the
her in on the
eviction
weekends.
and then fucks off. Mind
Yeah.
you, Emma
That's
does
the
that
same
now,
as now,
yeah.
though, isn't it?
True. So there's no intro packages for the people or anything. You just have to get to know them as
I'm
it
not
goes
sure
along.
actually. I'm quite
No,
intrigued.
I don't think there is.
But I've got intro packages on this DVD for sure.
But we can't. Ugh, we ain't
Can't what?
We ain't got time for all this shit. That's the attitude. Are we playing it?
Yeah, let's start it.
Okay. Let's check that sound. The volume's okay.
We'll soon
It's like
find
it
out.
sounds like the
Yeah.
video's about to get chewed up. It's not even on a video. It's on YouTube. But wow,
It's from a video though.
that furniture looks horrible.
It was like real basic IKEA stuff, wasn't it? I had that square table in my bedroom.
Look, Melanie, Caroline was the other one. I remember the names. Now I see them. I remember. There's a
Nudity.
naked man, Nicola. What's
Sada.
his
For the
face?
last
Yeah.
4 days,
She
10
was
people have
annoying.
been living together in a specially built house, completely cut off from the outside world. No TV, no radio, no newspapers, only each other for company.
4 days.
But all the time, cameras are recording their every move.
That's kind of cool.
Oh, day one. Okay, 10:30 a.m.
Whose eyes are they?
10 were brought from their homes
Just
all
some
over
bloke.
Britain to a remote location in East London.
Oh, so we are seeing them going.
Here we are.
I used to like
They
her.
volunteered to share their lives with the
Caroline.
nation over the next 9 weeks.
Tom.
The cars with the big bro number plate was like staple.
That's cool.
People working 24 hours a day.
100.
They're able to control how
I wonder
the
how many
house
people still work there now that did then. Shake hands.
closing doors.
What?
Just markers.
They monitor 26 remote cameras, 36 microphones, and 5 manned cameras.
Oh, yeah, just
that you can
markers,
view
you're right.
behind those.
Miserable stuff.
I don't know actually, but there must be some, surely.
20,000 applicants.
20,000. That's a lot for a show that hadn't even been
20,000
on.
applicants, yeah.
Yeah.
But it had already been on in the Netherlands
Yeah.
once,
Nicholas,
so there was a reference point to people for
Andrew,
people applying.
Melanie, Sada, and Thomas.
It's
Is
so
that it?
understated,
I
isn't
feel
it?
like I know them all really well, and even though I
Goodbye.
thought there'd be some that I'd forgotten, but I feel like I remember them all.
You've forgotten.
Look, the crowd. Idiot General
It's their
Public.
family.
Idiot General
Their friends
Public.
and family.
Idiot
That's,
General Public.
That was
Looney
Anna's
Tunes.
girlfriend.
Oh, yeah.
63
Craig was doing it for Down syndrome, wasn't he?
Yeah, but we didn't know that
Yeah.
at the time. You're not allowed.
true
You're not
gamer.
allowed to talk
True
about
gamer.
what you can do in your prize
True
fund.
gamer. Why?
Because it might skew the public if you're going to give it to charity.
No, they're going in the daytime. Look at that coat.
This looks cold, but it was July.
Wow, that's
10
Britain.
minutes.
Boy, have you ever lived in Britain in the summer?
Their environment.
What?
Look at the logo on the suitcases.
Entirely up to them. No one can predict their reaction.
Craig, last in.
No one can predict
Last
their
out.
reactions. Shush! Spoiler! Why are you spoilerising it for people?
It says who won it on the back of the DVD
They can't
cover.
see that! Fuck's sake. Oh, they're saying hello to each other now. Where's the champers? No
None.
champs!
No name badges.
Sunglasses indoors, take them out. Oh, they got chickens. Chickens got taken away because they killed them. Truth.
No.
Yeah.
Well, they're getting disease.
Yeah. They
Disease.
couldn't raise them properly.
Yeah. They weren't allowed to kill them. They did try a bit in the past to neck a chicken.
No, they killed them by accident by not looking after them properly. Right, they're all looking around the garden now at the chickens.
This is just like,
Oh, there's eggs already.
it's like these people didn't know what they were putting themselves into. God, this is going to be awful on a podcast. Listen to this quality
you have
audio.
to, no, it's alright, we just have to describe what's happening. What do you think of the fashions of that era?
Sada looks like she's wearing a carpet for a jacket.
Like a old crocodile skin. Yeah, the chickens have laid eggs already. Look at that sofa, it looks cheap. Did you
It was
think you used
cheap.
to have it?
No, I used to have one of those square tables
Oh,
off
those
IKEA.
tables look cheap
And I had a
as
rug,
well.
like one of the rugs in the house. Basically, it looks like some sort of like rehabilitation
Yeah,
centre for
it
like
does,
youth,
it
doesn't it?
VTs! They have got
Year old
cheese.
scouts living down here in Newport, my 3 babies.
I'm a self-employed builder and actually employ 12 people.
He was the most muscly thing I'd ever seen at that age.
Right, Craig is a builder.
People in my life.
He's a Liverpudlian or a Scouser.
He's salt of the earth.
My father in the early ages.
He's wearing a vest.
Become a very strong
Or a wife beater, if you're American.
Mrs. Dog's on his visit to the gym.
The only dirty habits he's got is women.
The only dirty habits he's got is women.
very
Disgusting.
practical in his way.
Look at that hair. It's got a middle part in.
To entertain in the house.
He's wearing like black shoes with white Michael Jackson
Yeah,
socks.
not good.
How many vegetarians have you got in here now?
Oh, uh-oh.
Oh shit, vegetarians. 2.
Yeah, but I eat fish.
Okay, you're not vegetarian then.
No, like if you just spaghetti bolognese, something we can have
People who say that are cunts. You're pescatarian.
Yeah, I know.
Cunt.
If you do a spaghetti bolognese, we can have spaghetti with olive oil and cheese.
She's very skinny.
She was like a hippie, wasn't she? Like it was
She was annoying. She didn't last long. Spoiler.
first out.
There are 2 communal bedrooms in the house.
Oh look, a little chair in the corner.
This did their territory.
What's that trolley with a tree on it in the corner?
True conversation. Bedrooms look crap. Does look like prison, doesn't it?
Yeah. This is the thing, like in the original series, you didn't need the house to look amazing. It was all about watching the people.
Look at the wardrobe. It's like a locker.
Yeah, little corrugated iron door.
Those beds look well uncomfortable. They look like
They
have not
Big
beds.
Brother hasn't even made the beds for them. They've got to put all their duvets on and everything.
Mind you, they've got nothing better to do. Next in,
Caroline.
she's playing the saxophone. 37, that's the same age as me, man.
Imagine how old they all are now.
She don't look 37. Oh, look
The
at
house
that
looks like
as well.
somewhere you'd like to live.
Ah, it looks wicked.
My image.
Uh-huh.
How most people know me.
I
That's my ridiculous
told you I liked her.
I've got a gob full of teeth.
Ridiculous laugh and a gob full of teeth.
Yeah.
Sounds familiar.
I'm a really nice family, you know. But,
And she
She's
drinking
drinking
a
her hooch with her breezer. She's got a
I
dildo.
used to sell marital aids, and she's just a remnant from my past.
And she used to sell marital aids.
I've always had my pink lips on.
Marital
No
age.
matter what.
A lip liner, man. Oh, look. Oh.
I've had quite a bit of life experience.
Slag.
And I like to be up and I like to be, I like it when everybody else is happy. So, you know, I think that's the effect that I can have on them.
I like it when everyone else
Everybody else
is
is
happy.
happy. I think she
Okay.
caused a load of rows, didn't she?
Yeah, that I can't relate to that. I remember his erection.
Oh yeah, when he was doing a massage in the little shorts.
Look, they've got little shitty garden furniture like B&Q.
Plastic,
Yeah.
plastic furniture.
Oh, this is quite fun watching this. Why's he wearing jackets all the time? Is it cold in there? Oh my god, her laugh is a bit like mine.
Yeah.
What they even said, I can't even
I've
hear
just something
them.
about men and what's in their heart and what's in their soul. What's that?
They've made a basketball hoop out of a bin.
That
Look
looks
at that
like my
massive
bathroom
camera
bin.
spinning around.
Take it off him.
There's no hole, so it's got stuck. The ball's got stuck in the
They
hoop.
need to cut the bottom out.
There's only about 5 mirrors in the garden.
There's a vegetable patch, that's civilised. That would be a nice thing to have in our one. See if they can make their own stuff. Oh,
They've learned that for years.
They had a showmance, didn't they? Her
Yeah, the
and him.
first ever Big Brother
Yeah.
showman, and that's what got him voted out.
Everyone hated her as well.
Public
didn't
didn't
they?
like it. They were kissing. It's funny, isn't it?
Prudes. They didn't like her because she was black, basically, and she's confident.
Do you think so?
Yeah.
She's mixed race though.
Well, it's the same thing. If you're a
Darren
bit, if you're a
made
bit
the
black,
final.
if you're a bit black, you're black. Yeah, but she's a woman. Come on, Gaz, wise up.
I think anyone who'd kissed anyone, no matter what colour, would have got voted out if it was a woman. Oh, it's this one.
Edward. I
Nasty Nick.
shot a seagull and I've been hit by a fighter's bullet.
Oh, they didn't. I have
They
never.
didn't,
or whatever
yeah.
it is.
Alright Nick, I'm 32. I'm a senior partner at Lloyd's. I'm leading all of this rat race.
32. That's
He
like
looks
a
so
bit
old.
older than me. He looks about 50.
But he still looks the same now as he does then.
But there are too many things
The Apprentice.
out there to remain television. My friends think it's a fantastic experiment.
He's very easygoing. So we'll get on
He's
with
very,
Like most blokes,
he's very easygoing.
Fulham, SW6.
Like most blokes, I like football.
Somebody said.
Yeah.
Right in the middle. I come from a very big family. In total, there are 9 of us. I have 3 triplet sisters. 1, 2, 3. I did go to public school. I think the problem is this country. That public school people immediately will stereotype you. But I don't have a double barrel name. I did go to school with Prince Edward.
Yeah, you do now. Nasty Nick.
Into the category. Stereotype that people would assume.
So he did go to school with Prince Edward, already confirmed.
Prince Edward? I think he went to school with Prince Edward.
I don't.
Oldest Prince Edward.
Shot a seagull or what? Dodged a sniper's bullet.
It didn't dodge this bullet coming up.
There's only one lie.
Yeah.
The sniper's bullet then.
Look at her knitting. Shouldn't be allowed that.
You're allowed to say musical instruments, magazines, books.
Magazines?
Yeah.
What the fuck?
I used to be a special constable.
Like the magazine deals.
Special constable.
Forget the word
I
constable. Lol.
was kidnapped by one of my ex-boyfriends and held in his flat for 8 weeks.
Held in a what?
Good experience with Big Brother. Held in her ex-boyfriend's flat for 8
He
weeks.
had a sawn-off shotgun in the back of his car.
Lying.
Away for 8 weeks. Right.
I played a game like this on John's house the other week, where you had to make up lies, so it was really hard. I just kept my stories brief, not too much detail.
Shotgun July.
They get booze in that or what?
They had to buy everything off shopping budget, didn't they?
Okay.
So it wasn't like Big Brother gave them booze all the time.
Okay,
She had
yeah.
the budget for that. And that's why they
Okay.
always drank that cheap cider.
Okay.
Hi, my name is Anna. I'm 29 years of age.
She was my favourite housemate. I wanted her to
I'm
win.
originally from Dublin.
Everyone
I thought she
did.
was really funny. No, but they didn't because she didn't win.
I like Craig.
With Tanya. At the moment, I'm working for a skateboard.
She's an Irish lesbian nun.
Who skateboards?
I don't remember her being a skateboarder.
I left the convent. I stopped being a nun because I wasn't that religious. I became too regimented. I became too unhappy, and I started to have crushes on fellow nun colleagues.
You know, she
God, she looks so young there.
still has a TV career in Ireland.
The kitchen.
She presents the Great Irish Bake Off.
Oh, that's cool.
Gardening. We don't have a garden.
I used to have those that beaded curtain.
Looks like the one you
Yeah.
got now.
I hope this is going to be an
Oh,
enjoyable
my glass is empty.
experience. It might not be.
For fuck's sake. Do you want some of this one? So I don't want to get up because it's going to upset the proceeding.
No, I'll get it.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Anyway, but she was a stripper.
You're ruining the bloody podcast. Oh, so I thought I'd press stop, but I hadn't. Sorry, Gaz
Needed a drink.
Not very professional, are we?
They don't believe she's a nun. They don't believe that she's a nun.
Oh.
Maybe none. Do you think none was alive? Yeah. Wrong.
Yeah.
It's interesting how they've decided to like spice the VTs, which reveal the truth, into this game of truth or
It's a
lies.
funny way of doing it, isn't it? I love the fact they're smoking indoors. It's hilarious.
Time to turn in.
It's only day one. That was day
Ah.
one. Come to prison. Her
Ah,
t-shirt, Nicola's t-shirt there.
Toothbrushing, my favourite thing on Big Brother. Notebook! Oh, she got a notebook!
It's not a notebook, it's a book.
Oh,
Men are on their own.
oh they're men. Oh, four.
That's. Nick's set that smoking on the sofa as well. Craig's farting.
Animals.
That aimed exactly my way.
Yeah, it did as well.
I hated Andy.
Go out in the bed.
Yeah,
so
he was
boring.
quite smart.
Infrared cameras carry on filming in the dark.
Night vision.
Hello, darling.
Yeah. Hello.
Awkward. Also, they're all
God.
single beds back then,
Yeah.
those days. Where they got glitter ball from? All this weird shit they've got in there already. It's only day
They're doing
one.
arts and crafts.
I use guess who because
You're right.
What are they talking
I
about?
don't know. I can't hear it. Women, I think.
You need to sleep down.
The women are all gone to bed and the men are talking smack.
It's only like 1 a.m. How buff Craig
Oh, the men are all
was.
sleeping in a room together.
Craig's getting naked.
Next, eavesdropping.
Very sexy.
Imagine if that was a thing on Big Brother now. Next, eavesdropping. Let's eavesdrop on the house.
I wonder if there's going to be any adverts.
Oh, that would have been good if there was.
Look, different colours on each side of the ad break. I like that.
Fancy. Day two.
Day 2 already, 8:58 a.m.
8:58 a.m.
Yeah, where's Marcus?
Probably too busy.
Why is he not doing his timestamps?
The 10 have just spent their first night in the Big Brother house.
Talking
Oh,
very
there's a double
softly.
bed. There is one double bed in the boys' room.
He's talking in a sexy manner. The
Was
black
it
jungle
AS?
snake legs.
Was it
An hour a day.
I think one
ASMP?
Darren looks like he's got a good body. Like a hippie commune, isn't it?
It is. It's an entirely different vibe, isn't it? It feels like people just wanting to put themselves through an experience,
Yeah.
not trying to create scenes.
Roll on deodorant. It's a brave choice.
Hi, I'm Darren. I'm 22.
22.
22. Catford.
Catford.
I've got 3 kids.
They're like
kids.
younger than
He's
we are now.
22.
Great relationship with my
And he's got
mother.
3 kids.
And he's gay now.
And I'm
Is he?
Yeah?
He did seem very camp.
No.
Want some apple pie? We're going to have some apple pie. Kids want apple pie.
He had 3 kids at 22.
That's
Fuck
mad.
me.
Where I work.
There you go. He works at Millennium
Look at his
Dome.
hair.
Mr. Motivator. Making the Mr. Space.
They call him Mr. Motivator, that's racist.
The Millennium Dome, lol.
Times in the past really slowly.
That child looks old, and he's only 22.
Yeah, that is weird.
He must have had his kids when he was 16 or something.
Probably. That's why he couldn't discover his sexuality.
Yeah. It's a very small fish tank he's got.
It's
Crawl.
a biscuit tin.
Like fucking jam jar. Cruel. Animal cruelty. That goldfish is dead now, no doubt.
I should think so. It was 17 years ago.
Sometimes goldfish live a long time.
Contact with the group 24
It's not a koi carp.
Where's the diary?
That's the storeroom.
And if they succeed,
Oh fuck.
their small weekly
Alright, relax.
We're
Shopping
glitching.
budget.
challenge is to make that
See?
Oh my
Caroline's playing a
god!
saxophone.
Imagine someone had bought a saxophone and
That'd
I'd
be
leave.
annoying.
I would leave.
Chuck it over the wall,
I
wouldn't you?
couldn't live with that.
successfully completed it.
I couldn't.
I say 20 because I think that's fine.
Oh, so now
What are they doing?
they're gambling the percentage of their shopping budget that they want to
What, to
risk
get
on
more?
the passing the task or not. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So you had to like.
Oh, so that is a bit like Big Brother now then.
Well, no, not really.
Why?
Now it's just like pass or fail, luxury or not.
Oh,
But back then you had to be like, oh, we're going to bet 20% of
That's
it
kinda
and we'll
cool.
get more or less.
You know a tablespoon of sugar goes with treat.
Makes the medicine go down.
Anything you think.
Oh, in the bread. Sugar in the bread. They're making their own bread.
I love homemade bread. It's nice, isn't it? No one ever makes it anymore.
Too much effort.
Oh, but it smells nice.
Wait, he's putting sugar in the... Not in the bread,
I
in the
think he used
pasta.
salt by accident, maybe. They're making clay now. Sorry, clay
It's like
pots.
Ghost.
Sexy.
I'm Andrew Davidson. This is my mum and my dad,
Yeah.
my youngest brother Ian,
Eh?
and this is my racing driver brother Anthony. He's racing at the moment.
A picture of his
They
brother.
impression in the house, especially if I end up being more famous than Anne.
Why?
Yeah. He was on the cover of that Heat.
He's the first, civilian housemate to go on Heat magazine.
I remember he was annoying.
Why is he so boring that his introduction as VT is his family members, not himself?
Wasn't he quite dining out? Wasn't he quite smug? I just remember him
Yeah.
being smug and Weasley.
He's one of those typical fucking southern men that thinks they're all that, but is really a boring cunt.
What do you think your role is here?
He's southernist.
I think I have slightly. Although, having said that, I
She
think
said, "What do you think your role in the house is to him?"
not weirdo, you know what I mean, though. Kind of people that are really
Just to try and get off with her.
lefty kind of, not that lefty.
Lefty,
Those kind of, I mean, I am as well.
What do we mean?
left-leaning politically.
That's like bad or good? Good,
No,
right?
good, yeah.
Right wing is
Fuck's
bad. I
sake.
forget. I forget.
Listeners, please forgive Gaz's ignorance. Yeah, right is like Conservatives, left is Labour.
The good guys.
And I live in London.
Like
Mel
Melanie,
was so hot.
she's
Investment bank.
wasn't she
Now I
bisexual?
work for a big software company, still in bank mum.
Or by curious, wasn't
Yeah. Oh, that was it. Yeah. Well, she started it.
And my grandmother brought me up from the age of
it?
3.
Starting what?
By curious.
Alright, Biggins.
Really enjoy finding out shit.
What? Oh, someone's video
Jumping
glitched.
all over it. I reckon they've recorded over this video a few times.
Yeah.
Really enjoying it.
You got the best recorder for a fresh VHS, didn't you? When nothing been recorded on it before.
Get the chance to
Oh, Nick's doing Reiki.
Ah, classic.
Caroline is the willing recipient.
This is day 2. Nasty Nick has already started gaming, doing his Reiki on people.
She'll just really relax. She'll go out for certain areas where she'll really feel the warmth of my hand.
What the fuck does that do? Holding your hand 2 inches above someone's head?
Electromagnetic field around.
It's an
I'm
electromagnetic
surprised he's
field.
into that bullshit. I reckon
He's
he-
not. It's all tactics, isn't it? So he can
okay.
like get around the housemates and win the game.
Okay, that makes a lot more sense. I was going to say, because
That's why it's called Nasty Nick.
It's not very in keeping. That's not why it's called Nasty Nick. It's not very in keeping with his personality, is it?
It is why, because he got into
Ain't
their
why.
heads, like, I'm going to give you healing, but I'm going to vote you out, sort of thing.
No, it's because he said his wife was dead and then wrote those notes.
Oh, and that. It all adds up.
Yeah, true.
Pardon me. Why is Craig
He's
reading the
reading
map?
magazine. We'll just let this run on, isn't it?
Yeah.
Big Brother Faux Ever. That's a good username. Well done, Big Brother Faux Ever. You can't even spell your own name. But thanks for uploading this. Appreciate it.
The voice of Big Brother.
It did sound like
A real Big Brother.
Yeah. This is Big
is
Brother.
Big
The
Brother.
diary room. It's a diary room.
Yeah.
With Big Brother without.
But the just jumped. Shit, they cut it out.
What?
It's diary room.
What?
This is Tom's VT. He's the Irish one.
I wanted to see him in the diary
Me
room.
too.
Family farm with my parents in Northern Ireland.
Live on the family farm.
There's loads of diary room on the DVD.
Show my 7 sisters. that I can
Seven
actually
sisters.
Why are they in black and white like the victims of the Holocaust?
Gaz!
a range of people in there.
You ain't going to get a retweet off Marcus now.
Things that we've been given.
Oh, look.
Here's a diary room. Classic chair, that purple
That's
chair.
an odd cut between that and that, wasn't it?
Difficult.
First
The
ever
VHS
diary
is
room.
fucked.
Push yourself forward, but it's not in the
Yeah, but this is the only one that's available, isn't it?
Yeah.
I'm sure he said something very interesting.
Poignant.
Yeah. They're in sleeping bags now, wrestling. Look, it's actual real grass. Isn't it?
No AstroTurf, but then you weren't invented yet.
Please do.
Everybody always thinks I look like someone they know or
Thingy says
Everyone thinks Sada looks like
someone they
someone they
know.
know.
No, you tell me and I'll
Yeah, now
Sada.
Sada off Big Brother.
Because I think she's very, very, very attractive.
Those love heart sunglasses that she's wearing are very sort of the era, aren't they?
Carolyn, they love
Yeah,
heart shape.
yeah, I think so.
Tara.
Oh, that's a funny girl.
The
Is he gay
clothes
now?
are so strange. Yeah, Darren is fully gay now.
Ah, that's funny.
He wears heels and stuff.
No?
I've seen it on his Instagram or Twitter or something.
Okay, another VT.
28.
Sada.
I'm here in London with my boyfriend.
That's like Clapham.
Look at her boyfriend.
I'm into crystals.
Oh, she's into crystals.
I'm hoping for a bit of good karma. My family thinks that I am completely a Mad March hare, but my granny is really, I think, quite eccentric, and she just understands completely.
No.
I've been a waitress, a PA,
Probably
and
seen her,
I'm
poor
a
old
writer,
bat.
but what I'd really love to be is
Probably
a
dead now.
teacher. I've been doing it for 4 years. I really love it.
Don't you think that when you watch old things like that?
Yeah.
don't you?
Yeah.
I'm really gonna miss my boyfriend.
Especially if you watch old
It's like when you
porn.
buy Tyrrell's Crisp, it's got black and white voting in front of you like there.
Yeah.
As long as she's not living in staying, I'm alright.
I think that I'll be a great, good fun energizer and hopefully pull everything
She was
together.
annoying, wasn't she?
That's why she's right out the door.
Ah,
Playing
Jenga.
Jenga.
Classic. That's good. They'd kill for that Big Brother now. A game of
Yeah.
Jenga.
The ex-nun reveals her.
Oh, what? Oh.
I'm dead. Did you serious, Anna? Yeah, I am.
I'm gay. Are you serious? That's a funny thing to say, isn't it?
I wonder
Just
if back
goes to
then
show,
it
doesn't
wasn't
it? Yeah.
as like
Isn't that
wasn't
funny?
as out there.
What a funny reaction.
I honestly think that Big Brother has a lot to
They did push things
not
forward.
answer for, but like
Especially
has done a
with-
lot for
especially
like
with Nadia and
openness
everything.
and sexuality. Yeah.
Sexual relationship.
What does that mean?
Well, you know.
A homosexual sexual experience.
That hat is so 90s that
Yeah.
Sada's wearing. It's like a bucket hat.
Why are you being taken out by women?
Oh, they're all saying, look, they're all pretending to be gay now.
Just
Jumping on the
fit in.
bandwagon.
No, even Darren. I wonder what
Oh,
he's
yeah, what-
thinking.
yeah,
Who really
good
is gay? I
point.
wonder what was going on back
Yeah,
then for
because
him.
he's
Woman. I just don't understand. Has that.
Yeah, but so
Interesting.
every man, you know, you put on a scale to 0 to 100. Yes, you do.
Well,
I don't.
100. Most people say,
What's he say? He said he don't have it.
I don't think it.
He's
don't have
denying
it.
it. That's
Yeah.
like typical, isn't it?
But I say I don't have any gay feelings at all as well, and I actually don't. But I'm not a black man in 20 years ago, so it's different, isn't it? It's true. It is. It's harder to come out when you're black.
Yeah. You mean Darren's
Culturally-
forcibly denying
Yeah.
it because of
Well, could be because
social
of that, but
pressures?
it's just the time period and everything. But it is harder.
Day 2, 12:55 a.m. So weird not having that read out.
You read it, man.
Normally look like Nicola.
What? They're all in bed now talking, but I can't hear what they're saying. I'm sure it's riveting stuff. Need subtitles.
Just on looks alone, if you have to point at the...
Oh.
Yeah,
Who's the top guy?
On looks.
Rug muncher. You would
That was Andrew.
It's only one that they're going to be fighting over.
You can't say that. So they fancy the rug muncher most. Is that Anna, I guess?
Oh no.
Nicola, I think,
Oh.
as well. Is Nicola lesbian too?
You're the
Rug
main
muncher,
love
but
interest,
that's like shirt lifter, isn't it? It's like,
Would you? Would they have fancied Nicola though?
no, I think Anna.
Yeah.
I can't believe they said that. Disgusting. That's really bad. Mind you, they say worse now.
Look at Mel's top. That's cool. Got those like comforters on the bed. They're not
really
sleeping bags, are they? They're like old comforters.
They do look like sleeping bags
Yeah.
though. The girls are talking about which guys they fancy now as well.
He told me, he didn't say, look, I like her, like, that bluntly, but he thinks she's a real sweetie.
Look, there's a dead mosquito.
The boys are all listening outside.
Eavesdropping.
Can't get over that shrub on that trolley in the corner. What's the point of
Looks
that?
shite. And someone's brought in a guitar. That would be my worst nightmare. I'd cut the strings on
That's
it.
Anna's guitar. I
Fucking
think.
Stairway to Heaven. Fuck off.
Could I fancy him?
He's very sexy. Oh, he's very sexy.
Who is Andrew?
He's very shaggable, but...
Shaggable.
Who's she talking about Andrew?
Oh, look at that body.
That body.
That body.
Yeah, what's it?
Craig,
Maybe
surely.
Darren.
Craig.
Darren
Oh,
has a
Darren.
good body, I think.
Fancy will have to be a bit more than just like a two-dimensional kind of shag.
That's
Kind of
true.
like,
No, I think he's a really good looking guy.
Well, he's very good
I
looking.
think he's like, got
Come on.
everybody comes with a beautiful form and everything. But
yeah, he hasn't got
Sex appeal. He's very young, he's 23.
this is the thing, and I think
Darren?
it's a bit-
Darren hasn't got sex appeal because he's gay. That's
Yeah.
why.
love Melanie's nipples.
I love Melanie's nipples.
Yeah,
They're just sitting
Andrew
there.
said that.
The jumper.
They're just sitting there. What else would they do?
Be very pert.
Like, she's smuggling peanuts. Immediately I just thought, oh, God.
Darren's got the double bed.
It's like locker room banter, isn't it?
Literally, they've got lockers in that room as well. Their wardrobe is a locker.
I honestly believe if we weren't here, those guys would be acting completely different. I just think they'd be a lot more raucous.
Do you think they're really not like that now?
I think that they're
Playing the game.
we're having. They're trying to.
They've all got
appeal
a
to
little plastic
our-
bucket on their bed where they have to put their microphone
Yeah, a
in.
little toothbrush holder.
Okay, they're all very spiritual and they all like this. So I'm
Spiritual?
not saying that they're not. But I just believe that it's for our benefit.
She's right about Nasty Nick.
I've got a wicked idea. What? I've got an idea. We clay mould a big fucking fat penis and stick it.
Obsessed with dick.
The traits all there. Oh, poor Darren. All we're doing is talking about his sexuality.
Yes. I know, but it's funny that he's come out.
Yeah.
I always like Darren anyway.
I did
like
too.
him gay or straight, whatever he chooses. Not chooses, it's not a choice. Take that back. We're being inappropriate.
It is a choice,
just
though.
like this is. What do you mean?
Well, he's now chosen to accept it.
Yeah, it's a choice to actually
Embrace it
be
or
honest,
not,
be
yeah.
honest with yourself. Yeah.
I'm not the only one that I can't. The others I can.
Are they making the penis? I don't remember this. Did you watch this with your parents? They're making a clay penis.
I feel like maybe I didn't start watching it until a couple of days in or something.
As a male group, as much as well, we've bonded quite. Yeah. I suppose we need each other gender-wise.
They're just
Very
such different type of
hippie-ish.
housemates, aren't they? The
It's so
mindset.
hippie-ish.
It's all about like discovery of yourself. And
No wonder they were so
getting
pissed
by
off
in a
with
group.
Nasty Nick, because
I don't mean that in a negative
he's
way.
like anti-hippie.
They just look like they don't look like any of them are going in there with any agenda.
No,
Do you know what I mean?
because there was no agenda then. It was literally an experiment.
Mm.
Cliche
It's
as
like-
it sounds.
If you saw that
It looks like a
today, you'd
shit.
report it. I think it was a bomb.
Looks like a shit.
So they've made a clay penis and put it
Looks
outside
like
the
a
girls' room.
Big black dick.
Left out for us.
Uh-huh.
What? Clay penis.
Look, you see her nipples.
Do you know what I mean? I said if they were on their own. Where? Honest to God, come and have a look. So foul.
So foul.
So
She doesn't know where to look.
stamp on it. Melanie likes it. Imagine this on our one now. It's funny, isn't it? All looking
Girls
at it and laughing.
giggling over
It's like they're
a
at fucking
penis.
boarding school, man, isn't it?
Like Victoria women.
Funny. Look, they're laughing to themselves. Yeah, we did a good one.
Good work, lads. Good work.
Where's the rest of the VTs?
Next, body art. Already? No, I did watch this first episode then. I did. Look at all those wine bottles lined up already. It's only day 3.
That's it.
A different colour again on the end.
Where's the VTs? So is this the last part, or are there more than 4
I
parts?
think so. It must be. I don't know. Actually, it's only 10-minute parts. Maybe there's like 6 parts.
How long was
Jesus.
it? Was it?
An hour, I would have thought, wouldn't you?
Yeah, I would have thought.
Mine's just a launch show. Could be longer.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh my god, chalkboard.
Really?
They're writing the shopping list on the
Vanessa
chalkboard.
Belts.
£1.50 for every deer they're in the house.
£1.50? Fucking hell, man.
£1.50 per person per deer.
Ingredient for everything.
How about low fat spread?
Every Saturday, they pull their allowances to buy food and luxuries to supplement their
Fight.
basic rations.
Fight!
Pull their allowances. A pool.
Oh,
Pull them.
I thought you said pull as
Pull
well.
them. Pull them.
Personally, I would say toffee.
What do we need this to?
Yeah, I need some
If you think about...
This week, they've got £105 to spend between them.
Ain't much. I spent that in a week on food myself. Especially with
know.
Hungry House.
If you think about the time though, this kitchen is so modern. This house
Yeah.
looks really modern.
Sard, whatever her name is, got wellies on.
Put loads of water and boil it in.
Yeah.
Oh, so that was Melanie's eye.
It is.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
No, actually, the animated eye in the logo is Melanie's eye, I think. Or is it that one? It might be that
It
one.
looked like hers.
One of them is Melanie's eye.
She's doing, I forget what that yoga pose is
Pilates.
called.
Oh, is it?
No, it's a certain yoga pose. Because I used to have the yoga app. I used to do those poses.
Did you?
Yeah, but I don't see the point of
hell.
it. You don't need no weight. The point of
Eagle, I think.
I want to do something where I actually lose weight.
It's
Fucking
about
stand on one
mobility and flexibility.
foot. Fuck that, I don't need that.
You'll get on your exercise bike
I
for
know,
that.
I need to.
Hello,
Beauty of
and
Bolton.
welcome to Bolton.
Ah,
I'm
Nicholas
Nicola,
VT.
I'm 28 and this is my hometown.
28. Nicola's got a shaved head.
I don't look like your traditional Bolton lass with a shaved head and a piercing. The traditional dress for Bolton women is normally shell suits, white socks and high heels. Not for me.
She's a raver, isn't
And
she?
I'm in the house is going swimming.
Jogging.
I love dancing because I love letting go and I love showing off.
There's not many people at that event. Fucking hell.
Giving it large though.
It's like a nightclub you go to in EastEnders, so it's still daylight outside.
Sometimes takes dislike to me and I do get quite sensitive to that.
She was quite
When I was at
annoying.
college I was a life model to earn my money. Now I'm a freelance artist and I make things like this and I also make costumes like
Oh my
that.
God.
Isn't that what Sada was wearing in the house the other day? That outfit she's
Quite a
made.
difficult experience.
Her art
I
looks
think we're
horrific.
quite tense. I think tempers are going to flare. I think I'm going to help people.
Fun fact, Nicola released a single after her time in the Big Brother house called The Game.
I think I remember
want
that.
to be famous, and I also
That's
want to be
weird.
rich.
It's funny the things I remember and the things I don't remember. There's no rhyme or reason to them.
Outside, the boys are getting on with the weekly task.
Alright, Nick, you got it. Have you got the mug?
Inside,
What is the
Nico's finding
task?
even more
Making
creative
clay
use for the
pots?
Yeah, that's the task.
How do they pass it?
Oh, no,
How is that the fucking task?
She wanted us to
Nicola's currently smothering herself in the clay. all over.
Blackface.
She's completely naked.
She's blacking up.
She's
Racist.
just in the living room.
You wouldn't be able to do that now.
Why?
She's blacking up.
She's
It's true. Can't do that.
doing a body print on the wall with the clay.
Cultural
She needs
appropriation.
Anna to help her push herself against the wall,
press your legs.
and Melanie as well.
Rest the whole way around. I can't get the rest of your leg against the wall.
Because her boobs are in the way.
Wait, hold on. You can't.
So this would not be allowed because you're damaging the house these
Yeah.
days. But back then they were allowed to do whatever they wanted to it. Do you remember the murals they made out of their magazines? There's like a
Right.
hand and a big eye.
They shouldn't have even been allowed magazines. Shocking.
They weren't subscription.
Look at this.
Good. Ugh, looks horrible. It's like a vulva.
Cold still. It's bloody freezing.
Didn't someone else do it? Was it just her?
Craig.
I thought someone else did.
Yeah.
I think Melanie was like one of the most beautiful people I'd ever seen at that age
Yeah,
on
she
TV.
was attractive, but she's a bit up herself.
She got her own game show after this as well, remember? Chained, the one where people had to be chained together.
We're thinking about it.
They're doing it on handprints all over the wall. It's good, isn't it? Spruces the place up a bit.
Worth noting that all of the walls are just pale blue in this Big Brother house. There's like no spikes, no dildos, no angles, no fucking...
It's very basic.
What else do we have? Like no cityscapes printed.
No TV screen.
I'm going to do 2 bottles.
What's the point? Have they not got even a plasma screen?
No.
Oh God, they've all come in now. No,
Probably didn't even have plasma screens back then.
There is one.
Oh
I'm
look,
sure there
is that a TV there? Or is that
that's
a picture?
that's an artwork. That's the table that Vanessa wrote on. The real actual table.
Yeah, I can recognise it. Okay, Craig's taking his clothes off now.
He loves it. He couldn't wait. He's also got a massive knob. That's why.
Can you see it?
Darren's having a good old look.
Oh my God, hindsight. Yeah, brilliant. Look, it's never looked gayer.
Darren's literally just instantly become more like coy.
That's funny.
Who's that outside? Nice.
Carolyn's playing a freaking saxophone outside.
Like Lisa Simpson in the garden.
Bleeding gum.
So now Craig and Nicola are both naked and he's carrying her to the shower so they can wash the clay off.
Could be like inappropriate sexual contact now, couldn't it?
Could be. Depends how Nicola feels about it.
Yeah. True that.
Uh-oh, Melanie's getting a vajayjay out.
Oh, but she has got a nice bum. Bloody hell.
Oh, she's just doing a bum, but she's
wow.
got
She's
a badge out.
out.
Now
Oh my
Andrew's
God.
naked. It's endemic.
This is quite shocking, I can imagine, at the time.
Yeah, probably the most outrageous thing British TV had ever shown.
Jesus.
Do you not think?
But it's so non-sexual in a way, isn't it?
I know, it is, but the DVD's still an 18.
Well, she has got her vagina out, I guess, but they're not showing it.
But full frontal nudity then was quite a big deal, I think,
You
don't
never see someone's vagina, really, do you, on TV? Do you?
Not really.
I don't know why.
All
It's
people's
nothing
willy.
really to see.
All people's willy.
Do you see people's willy on Big Brother? Still Lewis Blows flopping around. And
yeah, but not on other
Potty
shows.
Peaks. Watch that accent, Darren. Carolyn's being bitchy. Aren't you throwing yourself against the wall and taking your kit off?
To Tom. Tom's not going to do that. He's far too reserved.
He's enjoying watching though. He's playing the mournful saxophone in the background.
Day 3 and Darren's shaving Nicola's
Haircut
hair.
already? Surely she don't need one yet.
Yeah, you're done now.
Thank you.
Craig decides he'd like it in style.
Craig's getting his head shaved. Bad haircuts, that is a feature of Big Brother throughout the years, isn't it?
Real, like, classic Big Brother. But then Big Brother used to make tasks of it, didn't they? Like, how much hair can you shave off as a task?
Yeah. Well, they did that on Big Brother US for this guy Kaiser, who was like gorgeous and he had like lovely curly hair, and they made him shave it off and he did not look good.
I feel like, didn't someone in Big Brother Australia also get asked to shave off their
Maybe.
hair?
Didn't they say, wasn't it Tim? And he went no.
Refused, right? Yeah.
Kaiser's like beautiful. He's Big Brother's first Iranian housemate.
He's up for this.
In America.
Yeah, but you know how backwards they are, no offence.
That's AstroTurf outside the door, though.
Is it?
Yeah, I think so. Oh, Tom's getting a mohawk
Oh
done.
my! I remember that now, actually. Yeah, that's not good.
Oh, no, taking it all off.
Oh, they were just mohawking it on the way.
You've got to, though, haven't you? When you're shaving the head, you've got to do the mohawk.
When you do an undercut. I might get an undercut again when my hair's long.
You had one before?
Yeah, I used to have one when I was a teenager. Because it's fun, because then you can look professional at work, but then at the weekend you can be like, yeah, I'm cool.
Really cool. Do you not worry you might look like a lesbian?
I used to have that really, really short hair, didn't I? Look like a lesbian then. I like looking like a lesbian.
How short?
Last year I had hair that was shaved at the side, didn't I?
I don't
When
remember
it
that.
was blonde and it was shaved at the side. You fucking come around here when I had it like that.
Did I?
I had it like proper short underneath. I had it dark underneath.
Ken had been in the house for over
What's wrong with
I
you?
don't think I knew. I didn't know you then, but I don't
No,
think
you were podcasting then, you twat.
Were we?
Well,
At this time next week, each of them
if you can remember me having that haircut, you're a better friend to me than Gaz.
chances of eventually winning or being kicked out are already on their minds.
Eviction.
Just some team spirit, basically.
Nasty Nick's mind gaming Darren.
What do you bring to the house?
Nick at this point? Yeah, yourself. That might upset other people. No. I never upset anyone.
He's never upset anyone.
Do you think you have a good chance of winning?
Ah!
I think I've got a chance of winning.
Delay
Everyone's got a
tactic.
chance of winning.
Yeah. He's asking me if I've got a
I
chance of winning.
asking. It's
Yeah, I probably have got a chance of winning.
they're not allowed to talk about
But
numbers,
if I don't
right?
win,
No?
I'm not gonna. I think being here was enough to be excited about. Would you be disappointed if you're the first person out, or would you think, well, I got
Nick's
to this stage?
trying to get Davina's job.
I think it's better to be the first out. You know why?
Yeah.
Because the first out. Well, not that. Because it's best from a personal perspective. Because basically, the reason you're voted out by the public is for reasons that can't actually be true, and that you know.
What?
Can't actually be true. If you vote out first, there can't be true reasons.
Feels like you're a token black person.
She's called it. She's called it.
Do you think so?
Mel feels like a token black person, but there's two black people.
No, I don't.
Token
She's
black
right.
girl, token black boy.
She's right.
I think certainly they've had to have that swing on it.
Yeah,
That's interesting.
Big Brother was raising race issues from
that's
day
interesting.
fucking 3. Well, day 1 of the show.
Interesting that she knew her, you know, her
Her part.
role in the house already.
Do you reckon I was chosen because of me then? Do you think? I don't think.
obviously, but
I think you were the best out of all of the
Black people.
your background.
Oh my god!
No, I don't. There's also that background thing's a bit.
Oh, yeah, good.
background's a bit
good.
Out of all people.
I'm glad she called her out on that.
My children. Of course I was my children. Silly question.
What?
Of course I miss my children.
Oh, does he miss his children?
That's the most asked question I've had in my life.
Darren
Why
is
is
under
there
the
music
cosh,
playing in the
man.
house?
It's that fucking saxophone.
A bad question to ask. A bad question.
Darren is under the
I
cosh.
think that's really bad. Because
Boo! Now Phoenix booing himself.
people would wonder how come I've got that, and I think a drug dealer, mate. I'm not.
You're a drug dealer.
Is that what he said? Shut up.
Yeah, people are wondering.
Fucking racist! Oh my god, that is the most racist thing I've ever
Darren
heard.
couldn't believe that.
Did Mel hear that?
No.
I'm going to do one more.
Are you a drug dealer? What the fuck?
He was saying that people question why he's got certain things.
Oh look, Mel heard that. Look.
No, I did not say that.
I did not say you did say
Yes,
that,
you
Nick.
did!
No, you just come out with
That is bad.
Just be being from me because I really want to concentrate on this.
Fuck off.
But now,
That is how posh people think about black
Nick's good
people.
friends with Victor, so it's all good.
Ah, true. But that was very interesting.
There you go. He's talking about it.
Darren and Andrew, they're talking about it. He was just joking. The white man is covering for the other white man.
Who do you think isn't doing themselves?
Mel's
Nick is
talking
really
to us
starting
again.
it. He's so interesting.
You've got this a little kind of like, not, I wouldn't say nasty. That's
I wouldn't say nasty.
a terrible word, but there's a little kind of side of you that you keep very well hidden.
That's
Mel
interesting.
coined nasty Nick.
That's interesting. That's really
I'm
interesting.
quite honest, although I think in a similar way that I also can be a bit of a bitch.
She's on to him, bad one.
But I've seen that in you as well.
Well, it takes two.
Well, I know.
Okay, who's
Who's the
the quietest person?
quietest?
The quietest person.
Tom. Yeah.
No, what about obvious? I mean, that's
Tom was always the quietest.
Football as a pillow.
Yeah, in a way, he's quite solid person. He takes a lot of time.
So basically, what you need to know about Nick is he was trying to slowly manipulate the housemates into voting a certain way, and this is the start of it.
Yeah.
You can see here.
Yeah.
He's trying to get them to analyse one another and
So
start to
who's he-
face
who's
who
he
they will
tr-
have to vote out.
Who's he trying to influence to
I think
to
Tom.
nominate?
I think Tom.
You're right, there is science music in the background. There's a carnival in town.
I wonder if it's like what was previously recorded on the video,
Oh, it could
where there's
be,
a bit
yeah.
of a blur sometimes.
Yeah.
Noisy in different ways on actually.
Okay, who talks the most?
Well, yeah.
His leg going, fucking hell, man. Nervous, isn't it?
Okay, so you've asked me.
Her leg's going too.
Who do you think is going to get nominated first?
Are you allowed to say that?
There have to be 2 people, and there have to be people within.
But this goes to you and I only.
Oh God.
So you are allowed to talk about nomination.
But everything I've said to you guys know.
Yeah, sure.
They hadn't really phoned at the rules here.
I've changed. Sadie and Tom.
Sadie and Tom. Sada, he means. That's
Nick
who he wants.
thinks-
That's who he
yeah.
wants nominated. That's why he's
Nick
telling
thinks
Mel this
Sada and
now.
Tom are going to get nominated
I
first.
think she's the most likely one to antagonise in a week's time.
Really? I think that's unfair to Tom because he is just being very quiet, and I know
They've got books in there, man.
This music in the background is definitely from a previous recording. It's so
Wicked.
distracting.
Ha. You said it was in Bow though. Maybe there was something going on in Bow that day.
I don't know. I think this could be difficult. I think they might they'll either knock out either 3 people. I think either be Darren, Sadie, or
He's trying to finger Darren as well.
I think there's certain areas of the country that Sadie might have
Drug dealer.
in her attitudes and how
Totally.
Certain areas of the country.
She's offended with her attitude. No, I think he said certain areas she's offended people with. I don't know. What has she done though?
I don't know, but what's interesting is watching Mel.
Yeah.
Because Mel was actually
Intelligent.
Nick's being called to the diary room. No, but Mel was one of the first people to cotton on to Nick because
Yeah.
if you remember, there
She's
was that
already
time
cottoned on to him.
where he was doing the assault course in the
Yeah.
garden, and she said, "Do you think it's all lies?"
Yeah.
She knew that he was
Yeah.
fake.
well. I think there is
Nick in the diary room. Can't go wrong, can you?
potentially there is conflict, and that will be coming down to either tiredness or
Tiredness.
or
There'll be conflict
or lack of food
due to
or
tiredness.
lack of people getting what food they want. I think
Or
there's no
food.
difficulties
That's true.
As such. I think everyone is very easygoing, and everyone's actually
See the
Lying,
way
he just
he
touched his
rubbed
nose,
his
rubbed his
eyes.
nose.
He said that.
therefore at this stage there's been no difficulties, but it's still.
How small that diary room is. You walk in
know.
behind there, and there's literally just a
It's a
chair
toilet,
in an
innit?
airing cupboard.
I go toilet.
Have frustrations.
A portaloo.
At this stage, I think everyone is happy with each other, but
Everyone's happy.
you know, who knows? It could change in the next. 2 or
Sure
3
could.
weeks. I think probably conflict may occur within the next, probably the next week.
Conflict may occur within the next week.
Okay. How long did he last? A month? Would someone please come?
Someone.
Get someone out. Get someone out.
you go in. I'm going to tell you they're going to tell you.
There's a bit of a crisis. They've run out of toilet paper. And that's Big Brother for more.
They've run out of toilet
They're about to
paper.
find out they should have thought more.
They're going to have to use the magazines.
They're about to find out they should have thought more carefully when they compiled
Nice.
their
They should
shopping
do that on
list.
our Big Brother,
On
man.
the subject of toilet roll, unfortunately, there is no toilet roll listed on your shopping list this week.
That sounds like a Big Brother we have now.
I'm afraid we won't be able to give you toilet roll. until
Ah!
Great.
I love it. That's a good response. Shit.
The bad news is,
Uh,
here, we haven't got any more toilet paper because it was on the list and we didn't put it on the blackboard.
Craig's like the foreman, isn't he?
There's 2 options. We have use our hands right. We sacrifice a towel, cut it up into 10 sections.
Ew!
No, Craig wants to cut up a towel.
Use a magazine.
Hands.
Use a hand.
Hands like
No
hands.
thanks. I wouldn't use my
They're still
hand.
making that fucking crockery.
Everyone does it. The whole of like Southeast Asia or Asia do it.
Yeah.
Use the Asian method, they
The
said.
whole of Southeast Asia use their hands. They do not. That is a lie.
Racist!
That's the end of that episode.
And this
Just like
that bit
that.
that goes, woo!
Yeah. Woohoo!
Why doesn't it do that anymore? That's good. What sort of ending
And
was
the
that?
oh, that bit.
Yeah. Oh, they should bring that bit back. That's good.
Yeah.
Oh, that
retro.
gives me like that gives me goosebumps listening to that. It's
Is it?
funny, yeah. Honestly, it did. Oh. Ah! Right, that's the end of the. Sorry about
Sorry
that.
if that was really hard to
Sorry about
listen
that,
to.
Jeffrey
Sorry,
Sankley.
but
We
that
could
was really
say,
interesting for
I know.
us.
I was going to say we could say at the start, skip to here, but we can't because we don't know how to edit it. But yeah, if you're listening,
If you're
to this
listening now,
skip
skip to 58 minutes. We can.
That was interesting.
We're going to put the DVD on.
Yeah, but we can't put it on our laptop because it's got no DVD drive because it's so modern.
Yeah,
Let's put it
well,
in the
no,
Xbox.
that's fine. Put it on
Right,
the
guys,
Xbox.
we'll be back in a minute.
Right, so we've loaded up the DVD, but we're just going to talk about that
Like
last
fucking
episode that we
ancient
watched
Rome, isn't it?
on YouTube.
Mm-hmm.
That was interesting, wasn't it?
That was really interesting, actually.
What was interesting? the most for me was that like 3 or 4. There's 3 days in one episode there.
Oh yeah, yeah.
And actually, do you know what?
But that's unusual because that's not how it normally went. Normally it was a day per episode, wasn't it? So
Yeah,
was that just
but
the beginning?
That series, it was on every day except Saturdays. So there was obviously some time where we had to like
Do a catch-up.
shoehorn 2 days into one. Must be on Sunday, I suppose.
Yeah. And Gaz has remembered my short hair now that I've refreshed his memory of it.
Yeah, I like it a lot.
He likes it because it looks like his hair.
Yeah, it looks just like my hair. I think we should have matching haircuts for the brand.
If you think I should cut all my hair off again, send me a tweet.
I think you need to post a picture of it so people can be reminded. We're going to do a poll.
No, because then people are going to say my hair looked better then, and then I'm going to feel ugly. I'm ugly.
Well, it did look better then, but don't feel ugly about it.
It looks nice now. It's natural.
Mine looks worse now as well, so it's fine.
Worse than what?
Than that last time we dyed it together.
Anyway, it's not about us.
So
there was loads of interesting things. I liked all the seeds that were being sown in the first episode about what was going to happen.
It's so interesting watching it like retrospectively when you know what's going to happen with Nick. And
it was quite portentous, wasn't it?
Portentous?
Portentous, yeah.
Portentous?
Yeah, portentous.
Explain yourself.
It was like a portent of things to come. Like there was little seeds sown there of things that were to come.
I think that Nick definitely wanted to get Tom and Sada up for nomination. Right, it seemed like. So if you don't know what happened with Nick, it is in the DVD, so you're going to find out. But like he
Shut up.
was his like
Spoiler.
devious plan was unearthed by Craig, wasn't it? Where he was going round writing names down.
Shut up! Why are you saying this now? Wait.
Okay. All right.
I don't know why I'm worried about spoilers.
Spoilers from 17 years ago. Also, did you notice that it was in like not widescreen?
Yes.
That Our Big Brother was in like non-widescreen format for like quite a while. Do you know what the series was where it first came into widescreen?
No.
I got a note on this somewhere.
But it's funny because when you watch back even old BBUS, when you watch the old series, they look like they're from like the 1980s. They look so old.
It was first aired in widescreen in Big Brother 7. Mm-hmm. So Big Brother 1 to 6, they were all in that like cut off. Yeah. Because people had square TVs.
Yeah. God, you old people. Who do you think you are?
And it didn't go to 7 nights a week until Big Brother 3.
Really?
Yeah.
That's mad, considering there was like the live feed. Was there live feed in the first series?
It was live feed in the first series, but you couldn't load the fucking thing. I remember going onto my computer like with
on
the
that website,
dial-up
Terror.
Turn that Terror website.
Spectrum.
Remember
times.
dialing up with the old modem?
Yeah, I do remember. I've never felt older than during this podcast.
Hang on, didn't they have to do an impression in Celebrity Big Brother last series of a dial-up modem? They did, didn't they? Yeah, in that task in the garden.
Yeah.
Old versus young people.
I hate when things are like vintage now, and it's like, weren't that like last year? It's like, what?
I remember like trying to watch the live feed and literally not being able to see a thing, but really like determined to watch Big Brother live. Like, I want to see what's happening now.
I remember just having live feed on like permanently, just on the TV, just always. Just I'd come home from work or university or whatever the fuck it was then. What year was it? 2000. I was at university till 2002.
No, but it wasn't on TV then.
Oh, well, whenever it was on.
Because there was no E4 yet.
Oh, well, what year was it on E4?
From Big Brother 2.
Year
after.
So I must have come home from work and I'd just have it on. I'd just have it on all the time. I'd prefer it to programmes.
It might not even have been E4 then. It had the red button. We had the red button where you could watch it live.
That was Helen and Paul that was on the red button.
The first time. Because my nan had Sky and she had the red button. So I used to want to go around her house more because she had Big Brother Live.
Because I remember I was living in Northampton then and I was going to university. I was driving to university.
Where did you go to uni?
Middlesex.
Okay.
Yeah, so I
stayed
drove
at
to
home?
London. No, I went to university for the first 2 years, and then the last year I only had to go in one day. So I just went back and lived in Northampton. I lived in a flat with my friend Nick, and my mum paid for it. And I just used to watch Big Brother live feed, and then just drive to university one day.
That is the life. It doesn't get better than that.
It was sweet. And I just remember, like, it sounds really geeky, but it's probably still true now. I used to just think about Big Brother all the time.
Me too.
Like, I used to just dream about Big Brother, like, every night.
It used to be like, it just used to be such an event. Like, wow, they're in there right now, and like what's happening in the house right now was such a big deal. Like,
which was partly due to what Nick did, which we're going to come on to. But
when that broke, that Nick had been like outed. That was when it took off. And because of the live feed, that's what enabled the journalists to all report on it, basically, there and then.
Which is why they're missing such a trick now. Sorry to sound like a broken record. But with the way social media is now, people would be chatting about it 24/7. It would be trending daytime, just when they were doing any old shit.
Exactly.
It would be... I just don't understand.
I don't.
It's because of that Ben Falcon drop dead. It is.
Oh, I don't want Big Brother on my channel.
Fuck, what does he want? Fucking bloated heads or something? My fucking willies collapsed or something. Shut up, bitch. Those two both be commissioned this time next year. But I used to just, I don't know, it was so fun. Like, now...
Bloated heads and my willies collapsed. They're like the opposite.
Do you remember, like, when all your friends used to watch Big Brother and your parents used to watch Big Brother and everyone watched Big Brother?
Your nan watched it.
Yeah, everyone did.
Your neighbours.
And it would just be like, everyone would be texting about it and talking about it, and your friends would be like, oh my God, did you see what just happened in Big Brother? And there was no Twitter.
Who went on Big Brother tonight?
And there was no Twitter then, and people would just talk about it. And now, I've still got a hardcore couple of friends who will still text me about Big Brother. My friend Dawn, like John might, Nick does now and again, and that's way more than most people have friends who would text about it. But
definitely, none of my friends watch it anymore.
But it used to be a thing.
Yeah,
Isn't that sad that we're still clinging on to that thing that ain't a thing no more? Actually, that sort of sums up my whole life. Fuck.
Yeah. It's a thing, it's just a different thing, isn't it? Like, we've got our Twitter but we're like environment where we can enjoy that thing.
Yeah, with the community.
Yeah,
on the BB streets. But now it's like a really niche thing. It's like someone being into like fucking, I don't know, like Dungeons and Dragons or something. It's like that, isn't it? It's like,
it's funny because like it's so niche, but then we feel like it's not because we've got our Twitter friends that are all into it as well.
Yeah.
And like now we can access Big Brother from Canada, from Australia, from America, from fucking Slovenia if we want to.
Yeah.
2000 you couldn't because there was no like social media, that no one was uploading this shit. There was no torrents.
The first we saw of BBUS was when they showed it on E4 that year, wasn't it? That was really good. That was when I was in London. I was living in London by then, so that was quite far down the line.
I was at uni. That was like 2006 or something. Probably maybe even later. 2008.
No, I feel like it was before because I can remember which boyfriend I was with, and I can date it by that. So I feel like that might have been like 2004.
No, because I was at uni. I wasn't there.
Really?
I hadn't gone to uni yet. It was like, I don't know. It's later than that.
Never mind. Anyway, you know we're not good with dates. Let's watch this DVD.
Should we just play it now? Just press play and see what happens.
Oh, okay.
So like this DVD doesn't actually go in chronological order.
Hold on,
it does
let's
it.
move this in.
It's supposed to be an uncut DVD with extra stuff that we'd never got to see in the show. Mm-hmm. So it's like divided by theme.
Right. I don't like the sound of that already.
Also, it's glitching already.
I like a chronological thing.
Why is it quiet?
I've got it
it's in widescreen. As your Xbox stretching it, I think it is.
I hope so. Everyone's gonna look chubby.
So it says 20,000 people applied to share their lives with the nation. It's actually
there's subtitles, not subtitles.
And each week one person was voted out.
Do it in Marcus's voice.
3 of them spent 64 days in the house.
Nice.
But there would only be one winner.
Nice.
There he is.
How can I see all this shit that we've just seen? But you said it wasn't whole episodes, it's just
contestants. So it's
okay.
But they're shorter versions of the VTs.
We never saw all the VTs, so.
You must get that kind of like, I don't know, just.
This is about Andrew.
Yearning?
Caroline.
I liked her. She looks old.
These aren't VTs. Thomas. It's just little clips from their time in the house.
I didn't fancy him. Everyone fancied him, but I didn't. She used to get my name.
Craig.
Can't believe Craig was my favourite.
Quite a boring housemate, really. Now. Nicola.
She was annoying.
Nicola.
Gorgeous.
Gorgeous. Sada. Darren.
It's not gay. Yet.
It's just there.
Why are Mel and Darren wearing the same shorts? Next is Melanie.
You should do that.
Oh, that's after Andrew kissed her. And Nick.
Nicholas.
Yeah,
Yeah!
by the sword you die by the sword. There's Claire.
Woo!
Claire was
Who?
Nick's replacement.
Oh, I
after
do. I
Nick...
remember her. I remember her face.
Number 34D.
After Nick was
She's
evicted,
like the
Claire was the replacement.
Bianca.
Oh, you buggers.
I can actually hear it now. That's good.
It's got Basement Jacks.
Oh my
Craig's
God,
dick
his
is
dick
huge.
So much nudity.
I love this tune.
They,
Also, Big Brother had a good soundtrack back then. They used to use good music in the show.
and the evictions. They used to do songs pertinent to people's life and the eviction. I still don't understand why they don't do that anymore.
No, on Big Brother 1, it was
Fair.
only the theme tune when they got evicted.
Oh.
It's not till later they started that.
Well, they should have carried
Big
on
Brother
with
2, I
that.
think. Maybe 3, actually. Basically, now we're doing like a sort of sped up
Montage, see? They
day
only
day
do
in Big
montages
Brother.
now.
This video will show the highs and lows of the 64 days in the house using previously unseen footage. That's it.
Can't be just all previously unseen footage.
I think
I mean,
might have been.
dreams.
This is about their
We all
dreams.
slept
No one wants to hear about
really
people's
well.
dreams.
Best sleep, actually, apart from Anna, who was thinking she was sleepwalking, but she wasn't.
And had hair on my bum. I dreamt I had big hairy patches on my bum.
And I dreamt that I was living in some beautiful country, but it was a bit obscure, but it was very beautiful. And there was
obscure.
lots of you had to get around the
You wouldn't have heard of it.
But last night my dad was in prison and then I took him shopping. I said,
This
you
is
can't
Nicola.
get some frozen food meals. I'll take you and get you some proper
Her
shopping. 'cause
accent
I'm
would
eating
annoy the
frozen meals
fuck
in
out of me,
prison.
man.
No, I've been on about it, so I had to take him to Sainsbury's. And,
Product
and I
placement.
It's so
was in
weird that it
prison as
doesn't
well.
look stretchy
And
even though
I-
it's been put into
I got
widescreen.
thrown out of here. It was Big Brother,
No,
but
it
it was
looks
like a prison
alright.
cell. And I got thrown out after
Aspect
I got
ratio.
thrown out near the beginning. And 3 lads were left.
I don't care about people's dreams.
Yeah,
Don't
very.
give two fucks.
It's them.
I had that rug. I'm sure I had a rug like that.
Did you?
Very similar.
Rug muncher.
Experiments on us.
She thinks Big Brother's doing experiments on them in
They
the
probably
night.
are.
This humongous dream that, you know, there were all these people in our bedroom and that,
They are in the
you know,
camera
Big
behind the
Brother
camera
was
room.
this humongous set. It was
It is.
massive. There
Humongous.
were sort of robots, and I was running around trying to find Raph, and I found
Oh,
him.
Raph.
He was- I was just trying
Premonition.
to escape, and I couldn't escape.
Oh yeah.
My dream was one of the best dreams I've had since I've been here, actually.
Was it that you could finally be yourself?
I was in this house and I slept with Mel
Lies.
Nah.
in the girls' room.
Look
Mel's
at Mel
face.
listening.
She looks so annoyed.
Sexy Mel.
A sexy Mel. Rude.
Who I just obeyed her every command.
Do you think he's making it
Took
up?
me into the bedroom
Yeah.
and what she had to do. And then we went on into the shower room. And then it doesn't stop there because
They're
Tom
stitching some
doing?
flags for a
Sewing?
task. I think they had to do like, what's that code with flags?
Oh, Morse code.
Is it
Oh,
not
I know what
Morse
you
code,
mean.
something
Yeah,
else
I know.
code?
I know what you mean. Yeah.
massive, like the whole fucking world knew me as this porn star that had
No, the lighting's so bad you can see the reflection of the lens in
Yeah.
the mirror.
Mel, because Mel hadn't been evicted, I was evicted first. People started having a go at Mel and the fact that she had done it and Andy had just left. And I was sticking up for her.
Andy, who Mel was
between
kissing.
her and Andy anyway.
Do people used to
And then Mel
boo
came
in
out
series
and
one?
they loved it.
No,
Like,
I don't think so.
What?
It's just so fucking big and you was just like all up on me and I was like, and you was just like going like that all the time. It was just like, it was cool, it was a good dream.
What is that
And then I
necklace he's
woke
got
up.
on?
He's like made it out of the material they're using for
Okay.
the flags. That's the artwork from the magazines on the wall.
Oh, okay.
That was about
What about the toilet paper?
a white t-shirt. A white t-shirt that I had.
They ain't got any to wipe their ass. They're not going to make wall art out of it, are they?
And I'd gone for a job interview and I needed the white t-shirt really badly. And job interview was in here and the person that was interviewing me resembled Claire. Okay. But what he'd done is
Claire, the
he'd
new
given her
housemate.
the t-shirt.
What
instead
does
of
she
me.
do in there?
And I
She
was
needed
like,
a white t-shirt and Claire had been
I was
given it.
so-
That
I was-
says they were jealous of Claire or threatened by Claire's
Of
presence
course.
in the house.
Outside contact, late
the
entry.
dream I had.
Shouldn't even be allowed in there.
Are
That
you
was the
bored?
thing then, though. If someone walked, you replaced them, didn't you?
Good. I had this dream the other night, and I've had these dreams recently where I'm out with like famous people. I love to go for a drink with them.
People did have an agenda.
People that I really respect. So I had this wicked dream that I went out for a drink with
like, there's around 7 women around the table, and me. And there's all these women who are on TV who I completely admire.
Like who?
And I would love to go out for a drink with them anyway.
You're going to find
And
out.
they
Margaret
were
Thatcher.
Jane Middlemas, Sarah Cox, Zoe Ball,
So 90s.
Davina McCall. Who else was there? That girl, Kat from
Paulie
Anton
Yates.
Deck and Cat
Cat
Healy, I
Deely.
think her name is.
Cat
And
Deely.
then
She could
Joe
Cat Healy.
Wiley, I think.
Joe
And
Wiley.
all
I love Joe Wiley.
She's
She's
from
a
Northampton.
babe.
just
Is she?
having a laugh.
I'm in love with Joe Wiley.
And I thought,
Even now.
well,
She just did the marathon
I
at
want to be a
weekend.
bit girly and laddish and loudish, and I'm going to kind of give it my all and try and win this program. And and
Program.
I thought today, well, maybe if give it loudly and try and win this program, I'll be able to go out for a pint with all those
It's a
girls.
program. Let me watch my
Yeah.
program.
It'd be absolutely brilliant.
She probably did end up going for a pint with Joe Wiley.
And she used to present a show with Davina after this.
Yeah.
After this.
And this dream, someone was breaking into my house while I was there. But it was a friend of mine.
They're all taking their dreams so seriously.
I know.
And he
Still got nothing better to talk about,
on
have
their
they?
backs and they're trying to break in. And then you wake up and then I say, right, I'm going to analyse my dream. And I said, it's because I probably think people are getting jealous and they're going to want what I've got. And they're trying to... But that's just me, that's my dreams thinking what's going on out there. But
You know what I had a wish to have brought in? That new dream book I had. I'm streaming for a while, so I had a chance to give it to them. And I've had it there for about 4 months now, 5 months. I wish I had brought it because I'd have been able to think of all your luxury money and
I'd never heard anyone talk like that before at this stage.
Really?
No.
No way. That's
Oh,
funny.
you're such a mercenary, aren't you?
Bad habits. Oh no, farting. Oh,
It's a
I hate
musical
nose
montage.
picking on Big Brother.
Spot squeezing
Oh,
in the mirrors.
you never
Mel
do it in the
squeezes
mirror.
spot.
I got.
Darren's
Oh.
fiddling with his dick. Fucking the VJJ. Fucking the lady garden.
Oh, I hate watching people pick
It's
their
funny,
nose.
like back then it was okay for them to just sit there, pick the nose. Pissing in the garden, Craig!
Health and safety.
Even Sarda's doing a pee in the garden.
Because Craig's on the loo, for goodness sake.
Okay.
Oh my god,
Only one
still!
toilet back then.
Still!
Craig! I was trying to have a romantic moment. You just completely destroyed it with a big wet fart.
beg your pardon.
Here's that first night.
Yeah.
Richard Branson's book.
Are you telling me you haven't fasted at all?
I have, but I haven't fasted in front of you, so you don't know that I'm sure.
Are you telling me you haven't had a wee-wee in the shower as well, Melanie?
No.
Alex Sibley.
It's Ross, I don't want to think about your revolting habits.
I hope you
Look, Nescafe, just start there. Brand out. Product placement.
Howie!
We were
This
wondering
section's called Play.
if it's in any way convenient to you,
But within your interest, because we'll be so much more fun.
funny, so funny
Right.
tonight. If we could have just
Sorry
a
for any
little
interference
bit,
on the
a lot
podcast.
more, a lot more of
The cat.
alcohol and tobacco. And by the way, we find your voice really attractive.
Yeah.
They're doing
They're
sexy lips.
slutting themselves up for alcohol.
Special task in the dark.
Yeah.
Can that
Uh-huh.
work, Big Brother?
A special task in the diary room.
Get him to come at your side so he's not by the microphone.
Look at the way Mel's holding the microphone. Would that work on you, Big Brother?
Come on.
Would it?
Go on.
They're acting like Big Brother's microphone is a dick.
I'm afraid the rules can't be changed.
Okay.
Okay, pillow fight now. To Josh Wink. That days it. Do, 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 do. This was my proper Raven days song.
This is when Big Brother used good
Yeah.
music. Josh Wink, it's called.
Yeah, this is by Josh Wink.
I've never heard of that. Who's the biggest winker in the house?
Ah! Towie's going by the microphone. Towie, stay down, Gaz. Good boy. There's a montage. They're all I don't know, dancing.
It's like tasks or like dressed up.
Yeah. See, people said they never used to have this shit, but they do.
What, dressing up?
Montages. Or is this just on the
Nah,
DVD?
this is on the DVD.
Oh.
Special for the divda.
Towie!
Pillow fight, look. The bedroom's erupted.
Alright. He's ruining the podcast. Oh.
Okay, I went to school with Prince Edward.
Oh,
we go
we've
again.
seen this bit.
shot
Yeah,
a
but
seagull.
this is the highlight.
And I've been hit by a sniper's bullet.
I think he went to school with Prince Edward.
I don't.
He shot a seagull. True.
Prince Edward is probably a little bit older than you, I think. How old are you?
32.
Okay, the lie is Prince Edward.
Yeah.
32.
You're wrong.
You went to school with Prince Edward.
Yeah, I went to school with Prince Edward.
Cool.
Well done.
Shirt's got his name on it.
I know.
Little letters. Where did they get them from?
I've had sex in front of an audience.
Once.
I've been on Brookside once.
Once.
I've also stripped in front of
Right.
an audience.
We all asked
He's already
who's been
stripped.
on TV before. He didn't mention Brookside.
Fraud.
Nowadays, if they'd been like, he's been on TV before, it'd be fucking everyone, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
And for that, I'm going to finish your wine.
I used to be a special constable.
I used to be a what?
Special constable. I was kidnapped by one of my ex-boyfriends and held in his flat for 8 weeks. And I was picked
8
up by a
weeks?
taxi driver.
That's a long
Big Brother's
time.
9 weeks.
Driver, and he had a sawn-off shotgun in the back of his car.
That's why they shouldn't act Uber.
Yeah.
Because that's a true story.
Yeah.
Your friends and family.
8 weeks. That's a good argument.
Your friends and family would have. You've been in here, the papers. If you were
Good point.
Sawn off shotgun.
Four for shotgun, so we're going shotgun.
So shotguns
Shotgun
alive.
in the taxi is lie.
You're wrong.
Played Nintendo with Prince William.
Lie. And bullshit. It's just saying that because of Nick.
It's the night of the royal.
What Nintendo would it have been back then?
64.
Sex show.
Yeah, it would have been.
Philippines.
What have you done?
What participated in?
I did a live sex show.
Isn't that
He
what
did
Craig
a
said?
live sex show. No, stripping.
He had sex with in front of an audience, he said. Andrew was so boring.
And I've had sex with a man.
Yeah,
Probably has.
bollocks. No. Oh, look, Darren's put his hand up.
That is a lie.
So he thinks he's played Nintendo with Prince William and Prince Harry? Bullshit.
I used to be a stripper.
He reminds me of Paul from Big Brother 2. That's how boring
I
he
used
is.
to be a nun.
I like Paul.
I used to be a ballerina.
No, Paul wasn't lived his life like an international pop star. Towie, stop messing.
So you think the stripper's a lie?
I don't think you were a nun.
I don't think she's a nun.
I don't think she was a nun.
I reckon the nun is a lie.
Yeah.
Nun is a lie.
Maybe none.
Do you think none was a lie?
Yeah.
Darren's got his name on his
Yeah, as well.
stickers as well.
And Nicola. Look at that logo on the top of the house.
Oh, painting. We're gradually getting through the 64 days.
Everyone's.
Are you doing it as well?
That's the saxophone in the background.
It
is.
That is, yeah, but there was definitely, definitely something else on that video.
When was the first sex in Big Brother? Was it Michelle Bass?
No, it was the teenagers.
Oh, that
After
don't,
Big Brother
that
4.
don't count.
Oh, look at the arse one.
Teen
I wanna
Big
do
Brother.
The arse one. The arse one looks
That arse
great.
is quite nice. It's
I'm
on
going to do
Nicola's
two
one.
bottom ones here. Okay?
Craig's coming in with his hands, so he's just been doing washing up.
No, we all think you should join in.
Fucking right, we should.
Can actually hear it now.
Yeah.
He's got a vest under his t-shirt. That is old school.
Some people do wear a vest under their tops.
Even now.
Yeah. Odd though, isn't it?
Come on, Anna. If
Craig's
you
willy is massive.
I can see his ball bag. It is big because it's flaccid as well.
I know. And he's literally just come in from
Yeah.
making a pot, so like,
Yeah.
Jesus, it's all curled over.
It's right under the camera.
Push me arms in.
Who do you think? Come on, look at this.
It is mad to see people's willies on TV. I don't know why.
Nobody
It's still
dares.
shocking even now.
Most people don't dare to get naked in Big Brother. They
Yeah.
shower in their underwear these
Yeah.
days, don't they? Because they know everything gets seen.
Yeah. You see his willy imprint on the wall. Hey, look, he's making it bigger.
That looks like fucking Dappy.
outside not taking part? Andrew.
Tom.
Oh, Tom.
Whose idea was this, by the way?
The one who
There's an actual camera inside the shower.
Yeah,
They get that now.
that's true.
We even provide them a frosted screen
Yeah,
these days.
there's someone in the toilet, but it's from the top down of the shower, so you can only really see the top of their heads. Oh, you can see their body as well.
Yeah.
Naked arses galore. That's a great angle I'm getting.
But
here.
also, they're all showering naked. Like, sometimes we shower with our swimming costume on or whatever, don't we?
Yeah, well, not us. But...
Well, not us, but... Oh, he's got a little dick.
Yeah, I wouldn't get that out if I was in, would you?
No.
He just wants to get up next to Mel, the pervert.
But some people can be a grower and not a shower.
Yeah, it's true.
Oh my god, Mel's got pubes. You don't see women with pubes these days, do you?
Really?
Don't think so.
It's all for jazzles these days,
Yeah.
isn't it? That's not okay, is it? To slap Mel's bare bum.
She didn't see the woman.
You're not going for it?
If she don't mind, it's okay. You know that, Gaz.
Yeah, that's true. Caroline's just...
God, she's ruining the meat roll. What's skill? Fucking hell. Someone's died. What section is this? Still play?
Play. The play section.
What's going on?
Darren's dressing as a girl.
Ah, okie
hello.
dokes. Darren's got lipstick on. This is what turned him. He was alright before he went on Big Brother.
Yeah. Look at that massive bottle of cider. That's what they used to get drunk on.
What is it? Strongbow?
Not even Strongbow, something else.
Hobgoblin or something.
Hobgoblin.
There is one called so like
They've got a bottle of champagne in there though.
Yeah.
Or Prosecco.
Oh, what?
Hold Darren up.
Look, this is Darren's coming
Epiphany.
out story, yeah.
Washing it off real bad, real hard.
He's got white, his face
He's
is all
whited
white.
up.
He has, he's whited up. Look, he's got a little smile on his face now, he's happy. Now he can be his true self. Oh my god.
That's Andrew.
Andrew's wearing a bikini. Everyone's wearing drag basically. Melanie's nipples are out, little peanuts.
They're just
Just
there,
there.
aren't they? Just there. But this cross-dressing thing was a real Big Brother typical thing for people to do, wasn't it?
Yeah,
back in the day?
but wasn't this quite shocking back in the day to see people cross-dressing and stuff? Or...
Yeah, but I also feel like I've seen images of men cross-dressing in Big Brother from all around the world. It's just what people do in that situation because there's nothing else to entertain you.
All the guys have got loads of makeup on.
And bras
feathered
boas above their clothes.
Yeah.
Look at that alcohol they've had. Is that Veuve de Clicquot, whatever it's called?
Could be. She looks pissed.
They must all be wankered. There's about fucking 4 bottles of bubbly, 3 massive bottles
on
of
a
champagne.
banana.
Strongbow.
Oh god, they're pole dancing. Where's that pole come from?
Who's playing the guitar?
Anna.
Oh, baby, she's got it. Oh yeah.
Where's Spin the Bottle?
I have to pay for the rights for that song,
Please stop singing. This is Big Brother.
Look at that artwork they made. That Home Sweet Home thing. I think they made that.
Yeah,
There's the
there was
plasma
a TV.
screen.
Yeah.
What they used that for?
So it was widescreen. That screen was
That's the
widescreen.
widescreen, yeah, but it wasn't filmed in widescreen. The cameras weren't equipped to even film in widescreen back then.
And even Nasty Nick's got makeup on.
The thing is, this is Big Brother house. That TV is probably the most modern thing you could
Yeah,
get. People
true.
didn't have it in their homes yet.
This is kind of adds to my feeling of it being like a hippie-ish sort of vibe. They were
Yeah.
kind of drunk and gender
Guitar
bending and
discovering themselves,
Yeah.
letting loose, going wild.
Yeah.
Someone's still got labels on their shoes. I don't like that. I hate that.
Yeah,
You see someone walking down the street with a label on their
you don't
shoes,
know
like,
until someone
fucking
tells
wanker.
you. You don't know. They might be planning to take their shoes back. I sent some shoes back that I'd
She
worn.
looks like that clown thing.
You know those boots that I bought?
Oh yeah.
Clown thing.
It's off a horror film or something.
Oh, it.
No, not that one.
Those boots that I bought, because you said you didn't like them that much. I wore them once and they were a bit too big for me, so I sent them back. There's Rocket Dog one.
Rocket Dog, thought so.
I I've got some nice new bits now, some velvet ones. Well, nothing's happening on this. They're just singing.
Even Nick is dressed as a woman. He's not quite getting into it.
Got
Darren's
paisley
not
on.
dressed as a woman though. He can't face it. Nick looks like he come from like Bali or something.
Yeah.
He's got a wonky boob. Is that an orange
Like a
or something?
banana.
Good evening, Big Brother. How are you? All right, thank you. I hope you're enjoying our little experiment in the foray of women's clothing.
We need to look for a picture for our podcast as well.
This
This
is
could
it.
be exactly that's what I was thinking.
We're just having a very good time here. We're all very happy. It's just, we haven't gone mad quite yet. We're just...
Look, a scorpion.
Great.
Also, my female colleague.
I wonder if that's real.
Christine! My name is Christina! I hope Big Brother thinks we look very good tonight.
Who is that? Craig?
Craig. What did your brother say?
Don't know. Didn't even hear them say anything. Oh,
Big Brother will get back to you. That's all Big Brother used to say. Look at that door. Nothing. No,
I know,
there's
it's not
got to
very
be like-
soundproof,
no.
is it?
Oh, they gave them a hot tub. Yeah, like a little
so
way
they didn't
in.
have one at first.
No, not at first.
That's posh.
Look at that house. It's covered in tin
It's
foil.
made of cling. It looks like cling film.
Claire's in here
Aw,
now. So
that's
this is
cute.
after Nick has gone.
They're putting all their heads in the middle. Claire, I would never have remembered her in a million years if you hadn't told me.
She had a baby with Tom after the show.
Did she?
Yeah.
No way, the first Big Brother baby then?
Yeah, from Big Brother 1.
I thought that someone else was the first Big Brother baby, I can't remember who.
Hey, here we go. You gotta be quick. Me, Jet on me off. No. Okay.
What are they doing?
So, one person has to put their head in the water, and the other one's someone else has got to kiss them,
Oh,
but
and
they don't know
that's
who
to
it
guess
is.
who it is. Okay. That's quite a good game, actually.
on the TV. Do with the girls. Someone's fixed the girls' baby.
Craig's kissing everyone, even kissed Darren.
But Darren didn't let him kiss him on the lips.
Nah.
So interesting.
He was deep in the closet, wasn't he?
Yeah, it's going deep. What's happening now? Anna's kissing
someone's gonna
Darren's
kiss Darren.
ear.
Someone's sticking their finger in Darren's mouth as Craig. It was very nice.
I liked it.
Was it the finger?
Second of all, I must be right because I felt that before. Melanie.
Nah, it wasn't.
What's that in her mouth? Tongue
Don't
piercing?
know. I used to have my tongue pierced in that era as well.
Did you?
Yeah.
It's healed over now.
Yeah. You can still see it.
Oh yeah, this is a lump. It's like you got something wrong with you.
Thanks.
Condition? No, you know, sexual.
Excuse me?
Sexually transmitted infection or something.
No comment.
This is a bit boring to watch, actually, isn't it? This is rated 18.
Is
this
this the bit
risque.
that's 18?
I don't know, maybe.
They're licking each other's backs. We need the argument section.
I don't know if there is one.
Well, they must have the nasty Nick bit.
Oh yeah, there is a whole section on him.
That was so crazy.
It's so hard to guess someone's tongue against your neck.
I
Unless they've got
know.
stubble or a beard. You
Or
can't
a
really
tongue
guess, can you?
piercing.
Yeah.
But kind of someone's undoing a bra. Sexual harassment.
Well, Claire and Craig had a bit of a thing, didn't they? Do you
Oh,
remember?
did that know? I don't remember Claire existed.
I think they used to share a bed for a while.
Oh my god, he's
Wow,
licking
Craig
her
is
back
going
well
for
up
it.
in
I
her.
bet
Looks like
he's
he's
got
gonna
a right
rim
hard
her.
on. Looks like he's about to enter her.
I entered nothing.
She knows it's Craig.
Did look like he's about to lick her bum.
Must have been so hard for Claire to go in there.
Yeah.
Do you remember they kept saying to her, and the Big Brother theme tune goes? To try and get her to sing the theme tune.
Did they?
But, you know now we've got crowd noise.
Yeah.
On Craig is kissing Darren!
He's smiling.
I wonder if that was his first kiss with a man.
Anna.
You'll never know.
They don't tell them who it was.
Energy, that was good.
What did they have instead of crowd noise?
They used to play the Big Brother theme tune and other music instead of crowd noise.
Yeah.
But they didn't know it was the Big Brother theme tune.
That's interesting. That's a bit metal.
This is about sex.
I think there might be a Big Brother romance for you. I think you'll all be happy to hear that.
Tell me more about that.
Oh, do I have to? Okay. I think Mel's hot on the hit list for the guys.
I love this song.
What is it?
It's just a same old show. Basement Jack's on it. No, it's not
I like
Basement Jack.
Basement Jack.
It's someone else. What is it?
Oh, what is it? Used to be on Romeo. That's Basement Jack. Sounds like Basement Jack.
Body massage, please.
I used to love Basement Jack. She was very just confident in her own skin, wasn't she?
Mel. I think she's quite a sexual being.
Yeah.
Don't you?
That's why people hated her.
I know,
she
it's not
knew
fair.
herself.
People hated on her for that. But I don't think we'd ever seen a normal person act like this on TV before.
It's
so
like the beginning of the slut shaming, really.
the kiss with Andrew.
Yes, you can. Then you get a name for it.
She kissed Tom as well. That's why she kissed two boys in one
I think
show.
it's all sexual frustration.
It
is. But then the day, I quite fancy Tom, so if you want to focus on that one, if you can stick him in his skirt,
her accent
Tom in his
is
skirt
just
is made
unbearable.
normally. No, not Tom normally, because I knew they tried to kick him out, but
she needs the image. She needs
Tom with a dress. Oh, I could fuck him all.
Tom in a dress. I could fuck him all night. I love
But
it.
he's a fucking sex pervert.
Yeah. Tom.
A guy, he's got a grey patch on his head.
No, Angie.
That's about masturbating in the toilet, but I've got to have a pee, yeah. What me is had a wank in the toilet, so I've got to clean it with the fucking latex gloves and clean his wank up on the toilet.
Clean his wank up?
Do I wank? Have you seen me wanking? You have not seen me wanking. I ain't got my vibro. I can't wank without my vibro. I can
same.
do without you.
Vibro?
He's 23. And I
can't
need
wank
more
without
than
vibrator
like
either.
3 times a day out of here.
Women
Do you know
need
what I mean? The
help.
difference
She
is,
wanks 3
I
times
drink
a day.
champagne and red wine when
That's
I
a lot.
in here, I'm drinking fucking cider and not wanking. And if I can I'm not wanking in toilets, I'm doing frig all.
We were going to borrow Darren's clippers to shave our pussies tonight, right?
Oh my God.
Darren, they've got to be
bleached.
sterilised.
Yeah, it's
So
very
we've got
revealing.
fluffy fannies. Can you get some
Fluffy
cleansing for our
fannies.
fannies, please?
I might put my nice knickers on tonight.
This is outrageous. I can see why this DVD's an 18 now.
No, you can't.
Filth.
God, I'm so horny. She's gorgeous.
Didn't she get kicked out the first week? How
Yeah.
did she get that horny in a
They're having a
week?
kiss in the diary room, 2 girls. Nicola
Oh my
and
God.
Sata.
Disgusting. Honestly, whatever next.
I'm good. Is you serious, Anna? I am.
I'm always perturbed.
See, Sada's wearing Nicola's artwork.
Oh yeah, it's awful. I'm always perturbed on Big Brother though when they go there like horny within a week. I could easily go for 2-3 months without sex,
Yeah.
couldn't you?
9 weeks,
Yeah,
no problem.
nothing.
Is everybody else hetero? We've got some guys.
Hetero.
I've never had a homosexual relationship.
Didn't they all end up saying they were bi-curious, right?
Well, you
Got to tick that, tick that box.
I've never had either.
I've been taken out by women.
Yeah,
And I've kissed a woman. But
I've been attracted to a woman.
Everyone's kissed someone of the opposite sex. No, the same
Of course
sex.
we are. That's why we
Yeah, but I think every woman.
Have you kissed a girl?
Yeah, but I didn't like it.
Yeah, but so does every man. You know, you put it on a scale to 0 to 100. Yes, you do. 0 to 100.
That's not true. I did like it actually.
Did you?
Yeah.
What happened?
No, I don't think that.
What's it
I couldn't cross the line.
Nah, I know.
Kissing was fine, but no more than that.
I agree. Vaginas.
No, gross.
Fear of being left out.
I'm bi-curious though, you?
No.
Just say you are to be cooler.
Okay, you can be bi-curious. I think I am
biphobic.
No,
not really. Don't come for me.
I fancy all of you.
I fancy all of you.
Well, AIDS, isn't it? Bisexual disease. Just ask Christopher Biggins about that.
Don't go in the showers.
I've done a survey, right, at my workplace. You
can't wait for this. I can't wait for this.
And it's true.
All heterosexual women.
It's all true. She's
Ah.
done a survey.
Go on.
Survey.
Oh, God, he's obsessed with it.
So interesting.
Right, have you ever thought about sleeping with another woman?
He's obsessed with it.
There you go.
Oh, and therefore the theory proved. Oh yeah, of course.
Have you ever thought about sleeping with another man,
Do you
Darren?
mean he's obsessed with proving that he's straight?
Yeah.
What's interesting is now his entire demeanour is completely different though.
I think I always feel like he was camp though.
Like flamboyant.
Yeah.
If you had to sleep with one of us, one of
Plastic
the Big
cupboards.
Brother people,
They look so
would it
cool in the
be?
day, now they look crap.
Yeah.
Who's starting with Anna?
I'll start with Darren.
Okay. If I was to sleep with one of the 10 people in this house,
There's only 8,
There's
Darren.
only 9.
it would be Sada.
Oh.
He's eating an apple.
And why?
And why? She's not amazingly flexible. The amazing flexible.
You need a GIF as well.
No,
Yeah.
gifts are done.
No, you need a GIF.
No more gifts.
No, you need a GIF.
Yeah,
one only.
I want to sleep with 2 of you.
Come on, Craggy, do you know time?
Yeah, it would be 2 for me as well. Because I'm having a Big Brother experience, and I did put down I'd like to try something new. Anna and Nikki.
Who's Nikki?
Nicola.
Oh.
Survey, did not Mel?
Not nasty,
What did I
Nick.
tell you? What did I tell you?
Yeah.
Caroline, you're not going to get
Darren was collar popped.
boys.
Eating an apple. What's in his knees?
After a bit of Willy down,
It's like cleaning the kitchen for some reason. They're like properly scrubbing that house.
If she's after a bit of
I
Willy,
used
she
to love all
goes
these
down.
little cutscenes, the noises.
I thought you were gay.
Someone thought Nick was gay.
You smiled at me when I walked out my car. I thought you were slightly gay as well.
Oh, I thought you were the director. Seriously, you just kept looking at me like, I was smiling.
I thought you were the
Director.
director.
And you were smiling. You're looking very coy at me as well.
I have every reason to.
Was he back in his eyelashes then?
What's that mean?
What have you reason to?
No, I'm not lying about that bit. But because I have been told you haven't had a blowjob until you've had one
What's
from a
that?
man.
Oh, she has got heart-shaped sunglasses, you're right.
Hello.
You haven't had a blowjob until you've had one for a man.
That is what they say.
I wouldn't know though, would you?
I wouldn't know, but I think it's right.
Why?
Because a man knows his way around a willy because he knows what feels good on himself. More than a girl does because you haven't got one. Do you not think?
I don't know.
You think you know your way around well enough. That's what you're
Shut
trying to
up! Don't say this on the No, but I think.
But you can't possibly know what each bit of a willy feels like when it's being
But
stimulated.
different people like different things.
It's very true.
Like, so what one woman might like, another woman wouldn't necessarily like. Some people like being rubbed hard or something in them, or do you know what I mean? People like different things.
What's the second thing?
Something in them. Do you know what I mean? So not all guys like getting blown the same way either.
No, but I think you got the same soft spots, sensitive spots.
Oh,
Probably.
really?
I think so, roughly.
If that's the truth, I'm dressing mine up before I get it out. Slap a bit of lipstick on it.
I'm not showing my clit.
Stop a bit of lipstick
Clip,
on
on a
what?
clip.
Ew.
It's sacred. I can show my face when I'm having it done.
What?
It is sacred.
My clit is
Well, I'm having
sacred.
it done. My face while I'm having it done. What they haven't done to their
I
clit?
don't know. Kids.
I don't personally organise any orgies.
Hey, do you remember this?
I don't personally organise any
A few orgies
orgies.
with Oh yeah, friends and things like that.
Friends?
How do you broach the subject with someone? Do you want to come to an orgy?
Involve drugs.
Why did they have this
You
orange
involve
pie?
drugs, Craig. I
Joking.
said he joking. Yeah, okay.
Why did they have an orange party?
Is it Halloween?
No, it's summer.
Oh, it's to celebrate Isabel to come. We've mentioned Raph already.
Hold these pegs.
Is this to do with Holland? Doesn't Holland have an orange thing going on?
Yeah.
Just be approaching a normal guy conversation.
Well, you can sit there and say, do you want to enjoy an orgy?
It might be, because Big Brother comes from Holland, doesn't it?
Have you all taken part in orgies, by the way? Have you all had little
I've had like
threesomes, foursomes?
Yeah.
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 Yeah. You dad?
Yeah,
Tom's going, yeah, but he hasn't. But he hasn't, yeah.
Bollocks.
Tom?
Yeah.
Tom? Nick?
Tom's lying.
Hey! Tell us about Nick.
Jaffa cakes they're eating.
Nice.
Jaffa cake.
Gross, Nick. What did you do?
The most bizarre one.
It's like an old gypsy fortune
There's
teller.
your gift.
40-year-old.
What?
40-year-old lady who's got an
40.
It's not 14.
Anyway, back to me. I thought you said it was a hard day.
Who's the best? Who's the best? The mother or the daughter?
That's right, like a hard day.
That old, I've said with the mother and daughter.
I've heard that
Lies.
before.
Was the daughter a bit shy in front of my mum?
No, the daughter was fine, the mother was far better.
Was the daughter a bit shy in front of her mum? That's what he said!
Where was the dad?
It's disgraceful.
You what? You are the father?
Craig looks like the fucking Rent Boys. Orange. I like the orange theme actually.
It's weird. It's
I
very like
orange.
vivid orange.
Orange is my favourite colour.
They've got orange napkins and everything.
Yeah. Anna's got orange lipstick on.
I was
it's
trying to
good.
find out why on Google, but I couldn't
Yeah.
find it. If anyone remembers why they had an orange party in Big Brother UK
Alfie
1,
Sheldon,
let
that's
us
the
know.
sort of shit, isn't it?
This is in the name in the Sun newspaper and chasing him up. Oh, yeah.
The Sun newspaper, I know, does Nick know?
No, I haven't. Met a few women who were like animals.
It's better if
I asked
you
Tom
were
if he's
like
ever shagged an
animals.
animal. Because he's Irish. Racist.
Did you ever get it on?
What was it now? You have to do something. Getting something licked by either a sheep or a cow. It's like, I can't remember what it is.
What?
Having something sucked by a cow.
The tongue went.
Cow, it's been licked off by a cow.
Gaz is
And
friends.
he was told, one of my friends, he was told it was like really nice. He went out there and did it.
And licked off by a cow is really nice.
I'm really talking about cows' tongues, but they go the opposite way.
Cow's tongues are rough. You
They
don't
go
want
the
to get licked off
opposite
by that.
way. Like a cat's tongue is rough.
Yeah.
Sandpaper.
Like you say, some people like different things, don't they?
Sure do. Different strokes for different folks.
That's the one. Look at those like bandanas.
Bad on me, like, what happened was
My brother used to have a unicycle.
Miss Money Pennies on this occasion. I'd met this girl
Money
in the
pennies, skill.
That club.
And I'd had a little kiss with her and having the
Kish.
corner,
No, kish.
like, she was like really coming on to me, so I was quite embarrassed, you know, with her husband being there, but he didn't seem to be too put out about it.
What the fuck?
And then we come to be going home, and then when we come to go on the motorway, she was saying to her husband, oh, I want to have a drive in Craig's car. Like. And what the agreement was we go to the first service station, right, and then we pull in there, she gets back in there, and they went on their route, and then we went on, started on the motor, and when she started going down on me, right, as I was driving along,
Lies.
I just turned off the first exit, because I was like, well up on, I just turned off first exit, started driving down a little bit, down a few roads, down a country roads, and then seen this little gap in the fence, in the hedge, so I thought, I'll go on this grass, whatever it was dark, so I went up on the grass, and then when we started out with my car,
Katie Hopkins?
getting out on the bonnet of it, right, and then we hammering away as you do on the bonnet, like, and it was lashing down, absolutely lashing down, and then, I don't know, after about an hour or so, I sort of come down.
An hour?
You know, I come down.
Come down?
I realised
Okie doke.
state of me and the state
Fuck!
of
That's twice he's mentioned drugs now.
like field, right?
Fucking druggy.
Bonnet, right?
She's shagging for an hour on a bonnet in the rain.
And driving on drugs.
On drugs. On the motorway.
Up and down my car.
Sicker.
And all of a sudden just clicked, it just coming down just for...
Coming down?
And just for... fucking Nell, how are we going to explain that to her husband?
Good Mel.
Right, we just both got in the car and didn't say a word, and I was just like looking at her, and I just said, she had kids and everything like her husband. I was just like, marriage is over, forget it sort of thing, like. And he must have been gone for about 2 or 3 hours because it got light, right? We got back in the car, we drive back. We drive.
I don't reckon this is on the main show.
No, it's the uncut footage for sure.
It was empty and I could just see their car up in the corner. So when I wound down the windows, he just said like, where have you been? Quite aggressively like. What do you mean, where have we been? I said, you said turn off the first junction, like. And he's going, no, the first service station, Craig. I said, no, the first junction. I said, we've been driving around for fucking hours, we've got lost, we've had this problem, I've had to do this, we've had to do that. I said, look, she had to push the car and all that. And then she's driving it at the other side of the seat just like that. Oh no, it's how it got out, so started to walk back this way, like, and we just went, yeah.
This is the most awkward thing to listen to for the other people.
Oh my God, and he just went,
interesting though.
You can imagine what he's been getting up to. I was just like driving away that
The
way.
fact the husband let him get in the car with her says it all, yeah. You don't believe it?
Also, she come down.
Well, like, as if the husband didn't know that they were going to go fuck somewhere.
She come down.
Unless he's got a fucking amazing car.
And, not to my house, I was in the pub at the time. And me and Simon doing a little massage and all that, and a few drinks and all that. Man, no, she bit the leg. Yeah, it was great all night long.
This is our winner.
This is our winner. He's an animal.
Bored of it. Husband, like,
She must have just been bored of it.
Matter of fact.
What a tail. That's interesting. Fucking hell. Harry, what's wrong?
I wonder if Craig is the reason that I like muscly guys. At 12 years old, I was like looking at him being really confused.
I used to fancy him myself when I was younger. It's mad now looking back at it. I think, ugh. He's thick as pig shit as well. I don't like a thick man.
But I think his heart's in the right place. He's a nice
Yeah,
guy.
he was a lovely guy, yeah. Apart from that story that he just told. Get in the pool playing Chinese whispers. Apparently we are going to see who gets evicted soon. So guess it.
I think Nasty Nick is the next chapter, but I'm not sure. I hope it is Nick next.
Me too.
I sleep with Nicky.
Or I sleep with Nicky.
Sleep.
He's thinking about it. Took him a long time to decide.
It's a nice body, but it's just choking to gob.
That's
Nick
rude.
looks like he despises it.
Very well oiled. Pissed.
She's very well oiled, pissed.
Do Mel right there on the grass.
I do Mel right there on the grass.
Yeah, she's the sweetest bunch.
Slut buckets. Isn't it?
Oh, the train one. You can hear trains going by all these genders.
You've got a little hot spot for Mel, haven't you?
Tom enjoys her company. Oh, he's a gentleman. He's not talking about her like that. She's vivacious.
Vivacious. What a
That's
word.
nice. Craig was like, what?
She's also lush.
Also lush. Bring it down to their level.
During sex. We're talking about sex or something.
Oh, if it locks and you're stuck inside her?
Yeah.
I bet that happens quite a lot.
What?
If it
You
locks
get
and your
locked?
cock gets stuck inside the girl.
That does
That
not
ever
happen.
happened to you?
No. I would never have sex again if that happened. It's terrifying.
What's happened to you?
I think Mel's one of the most intelligent people in there that like this
Yeah.
series, don't you?
Yeah. That ain't saying much.
Stuck in the ambulance, stuck together.
I've never heard of that happening. I don't think
No, I
that's a
think
thing.
Foxes that happen.
Oh yeah, because I've got barbed wire penis.
Yeah, it locks in. Not in men and women. We've got a corkscrew penis.
She must have done it with. She saw like right over onto the shoulder and back, right over that would be
Like that horror movie Teeth, where she's got teeth in
yeah,
her vagina. Have you seen that?
No, I didn't see that. You haven't watched it? You watched it?
Yeah, I've watched it.
Do you like a horror film?
Yeah.
I actually think you did.
It's like a proper feminist horror film. It's really good because she's getting raped and
Bites the dick
yeah.
off.
Good. Spoiler. Sorry if you've not watched Teeth. You should watch it. It's good.
Who's that? Craig's bending over. Not Mel.
No.
Is that Mel?
No, Nicola. Oh, he wouldn't do her. Not because she opens her gob. Just fill it up with something, innit? Oh shit, I forgot to put my thing on there. Airplane
quite
mode.
flexible there, aren't you, Nikki? What are we doing on Saturday?
Oh, my back.
It doesn't matter. No, don't relax. Just relax.
Because my back is going to kill me.
Oh, don't give me that shit, Darren.
I'm serious.
Don't give me that shit. Joyce will forgive you. I'm pissed and she's alright about it.
Joyce will forgive you? Who's that? His baby mama?
Baby mama must be. Joyce.
Sounds
Sounds like a granny. Oh, maybe it's his mum.
No, must be his wife.
See? Claire and Craig in bed together.
I don't remember that at all.
They had a right flirt-mance going on.
Mel's just trying to sleep and read a book.
At the same time. That's the girls' bedroom. Remember then? They had a boys' bedroom and a girls' bedroom. And that's the way it continued for a few years, wasn't it? Boys and girls' bedrooms.
Mm. That's how it should be.
Segregation.
Rose Cottage, Film Cottage. Nothing to hat and just giggling under the covers.
Sorry, and then we'll go to sleep.
Just need to know first.
They're so horny.
I'd like to have sex with Eddie Izzard.
That's a bit random.
Looks like her, doesn't he?
The living daylights out of Robbie Williams.
Oh, gross. Disgusting.
He's a fucking madman and I'd love to climb on top of him.
Ew. Oh, I don't like the sound of either of those things. Ugh.
Coping is the next chapter.
Today I got up and
Crying.
I thought, right, I'd had a good cry last night, so
Means
it's
crying.
all out of my system. And then I went back into the bedroom and had another good cry, and I feel better again. And maybe later on I'll have another good cry, and I'll just feel better again.
I'd like to see Caroline come back in Big Brother and see what she's like now.
How old was she? She was 37 then. It's 17 years later.
How does that make her now?
She's
50 odd.
fucking 50.
Fucking hell. She did come back in Big Brother for that task that time.
Did she?
Yeah. In a box. And to touch her head. And to feel who it was in the box. It was like...
How did they work it out?
no idea. I think it was Ultimate Big Brother, that's why. They knew it was to expect ex-housemates.
There's a montage now of people crying and...
To some sort of
sounds like
grungy
fucking
90s
Everything But the
music.
Girl or something.
I tell you what, the Big Brother CD soundtrack for this Big Brother
Yeah.
is good.
Okay.
Who is this?
Sounds like Everything But the Girl. Portishead or something.
Yeah, Portishead probably.
The problem is that people are they're not really facing up to the real issues, you know.
What real
Emotional.
issues? Running out of toilet paper.
Catalyst for
They're emotional.
loads and loads of other little tiny things that don't even exist in a lot of cases.
What,
People
like
just fly off the handle left, right,
implicit
centre, like
racism, like,
nothing.
oh,
Yeah.
I thought you were a drug dealer.
Yeah.
Your ball. No, I'm very appreciative, yeah.
Fantastic.
I'm not horrible like that ever. I'm never horrible.
She's
No,
so
I'm not-
annoying.
I'm not having a
Not
laugh.
appreciative at all.
No, I'm having a laugh.
Appreciative.
Everybody. I'm having a laugh.
An L-A-U-G-H?
I'm having a L-A-U.
Oh, well done.
I remember that.
It's called a laugh. No, I'm not being
Spelling.
serious.
Called a laugh.
I'll say that next time you say something. Next time I say something.
Spit it out.
You're rude to Nick.
Fail.
Nick hasn't
I've
told
seen
me.
you be rude to Leslie.
I've seen you be rude to Nick.
No.
Look, the sofas are like sofa beds. I think they
Yeah.
literally went to IKEA and went, okay,
It's like
that and that.
Looks like I went to Argos. IKEA probably didn't even exist then.
I think we should play a game.
IKEA only come in the past 15 years probably.
I think so.
I
I think
know.
it was around when this was on.
feel
I think that is an
decidedly let
IKEA
down by
kitchen.
you.
Oh look, they've got exercise bike.
There's no doubt about it.
Oh, that's a
Craig,
task, isn't it?
Wow,
To the bike
okay.
from Land's End to
Oh,
Johnny Groats or
yeah,
something.
that's
Mel's
classic.
or Nikki's. You
We've
had
got a
24
teapot.
hours to recover. In that time, you didn't make any meals for anyone. We were all on that bike.
They were having a go at Craig.
Hang on a minute, Craig. let me finish.
Caroline and
Oh.
Craig had a bit of a conflict.
And when you actually got on the bike, I thought you were just decidedly lack of effort. You know, we all put the effort in.
Have you met Gemma Collins?
I'm not doing it,
The
brother.
day before with the bad knee. I did make up to come
Everyone's
from
always
the
getting told off over that table,
I
man.
know, all the house meetings around that table.
You sleep.
Andrew can't even
and
look.
You know, you come in, you drop your bowls in there.
Sleep and eat.
Drop your balls or your
I've
balls?
done the dishes about 3 or 4
Drop your
times
balls.
this week, and I was about to suggest what Nikki's just brought up. I'm glad she did,
Yeah.
but I was about to say
Well,
that I'm pissed
I'm-
off. Every time I've come to do them dishes, I eat 3 times all the things.
3 times, what day is it?
Get it all off.
Don't say that.
Everybody has to do it.
Everyone's had to do that.
Yeah, I know that.
Scrub
Yeah,
pound.
no, that's why I'm suggesting.
Scrub pound.
Did the first, like.
Yeah, I know.
Don't say that I haven't done the dishes, because I have.
Things just get really petty, and then you start getting petty yourself, and it just gets a bit boring on that.
Nick goes out a weave snatch.
And everyone to get on. But,
she cycled into the diary or what? Look what she's wearing.
And then you start taking things too personally. It just gets a bit warped. Darren, can I just
it's nice sunny day there.
Yeah, lovely day. Look how big of a garden there.
Just inform you.
20 minutes, and I've got
That-
this shit on my arm.
When it gets to a stage when it's 1 o'clock in the afternoon, I don't have to be quiet for anybody, yeah? And I've been in that bedroom in the afternoon, just having a nap, I was trying to get some sleep, and all I can hear is your mouth. I've got no right to come out and tell people to be quiet.
Tom's in those red shorts, look.
So I fucking make someone dance out my fucking room.
Because it's 1 o'clock in the afternoon.
My room.
When I come out and ask you nicely to keep it down, to fucking sit on your face. What did you say that to me?
Sit on my face.
If I was can-canning outside your room while Caroline was sleeping.
Look so gay.
Damn, she was up there.
Little vest. Tight
So
boxes.
you can't even admit it,
It's
Nikki.
my fault if I stay up till 7 in the morning.
Of course it is.
Yeah.
Then
So
you're
I've got
right
the right
to
to tell people to be
keep
quiet
it
and stop
down.
enjoying themselves because I'm in bed.
People. Where'd you get
Classic
people?
Big Brother.
In general.
It is, isn't it?
Can.
This is the thing.
This is the
Back
origin.
then,
This is
they
the
didn't have to put
origin.
tasks in to cause arguments.
Yeah.
They just happened because of living together, because that's life.
The fucking cheek to tell me to come and sit on your face. What the hell is that?
All the tropes are like.
Cheek.
Come and sit on your face. Come and sit on your face.
It's just even Sorry, you don't find
That's
it
not funny at all.
Sorry, you don't find it
It's not that bad.
It's not funny
Sitting
at
on
all.
someone's face sounds quite nice or anything.
Is it a lot? Is it L-A-U-G-H or is it not a lot?
From the very beginning, I sensed this kind of girl-boy thing, and I fucking hate that shit. I
Yeah?
absolutely despise that.
What's he mean?
It's funny because in the diary room they're sort of whispering because they don't
Yeah.
trust that it's soundproof.
Yeah, I don't blame them.
I hate discrimination.
I love it. My favourite thing.
If you're going to do it, base it on real facts.
What's he trying to do? Be a do-gooder? Trying to pretend he cares about women or something?
He was so bland.
He is such a wuss.
Darren's putting his dupe on. He's such a wuss.
Racist.
Like a
Homophobe.
Something. Discrimination.
That weird armchair they've put in there. It's like one you'd have in your living room.
Why is it you think that the public is voting Thingo to stay in, like?
Probably because she's outrageous.
Voting for you to stay in? Nicola.
She's making a fool of herself, isn't she?
Nicola, is it?
She's the entertainment.
Yeah, it's just I
The
just
entertainment.
wish that she would keep singing that fucking song. There's just 2 lines in it.
What a song? Love, peace and
It's
harmony.
only a game show.
Huh?
It's only a game show.
No
It's only a
way.
game show. It's only a game
No way.
show.
She's an old
Slapper.
slapper.
Is that Nicola?
That's bad.
Or
It
Caroline?
must be.
Might be Caroline.
Could be either. That's bad, man.
Slapper. Tom needs stepped in Nicola's head.
Yeah, he did. That guy looks grim. Piece of what?
Cullyfish.
Peace and harmony.
Love, peace and harmony.
No.
That's what I was trying to explain to
That's weird because I just said that 2 seconds ago as well.
Like, obviously been practicing
Big Brother's
some
come
sort
full
of
circle.
spirituality
It's weird,
and,
isn't it?
you know, like better thoughts, and you know, you don't want to think that way of any people. But it's okay to do in your own environment
grass
because
is
you set that
awful.
environment up, so it's okay.
Bring
to
back the
stay pure, but when
AstroTurf.
you come into an environment like this, it's a test. Because normally you go home and, you know, if you're feeling like the way you are, you go and find your own space and do something to make yourself positive again, wouldn't you? I know I would.
Yeah.
You know, I'd retreat.
Go
I
read
wouldn't. I felt
Richard
better,
Brandon's
and
book.
I'd come out when I knew that I could handle everybody again, but in this environment you can't. So you're actually contaminated by people. That's how I feel.
Contaminated by people.
I don't mean that in a horrible way. Just
Perhaps don't use the word contaminated.
Conspiracy theories going flying
Slider's
around
still here.
the
Fuck
group.
off.
I think that's probably a little bit of paranoia.
What conspiracy
And
theories?
there are people
Probably about Nick going around.
being a little bit false
Showing
here
names.
and there, but we're all guilty of that because in one way we have to sort of bite our tongues, in another way we have to be real. And
On the
this
one
is not
hand,
a real situation.
That's from a
This is,
BBUK star.
This is a set we're living on, and it's a little bubble.
A set.
Don't get upset, I'm making our tree. Don't take things too personally, please. We really did. We really did.
It's nice the way all the girls actually seem to get on.
That's true.
Don't they?
There's no internal girl conflict, is there?
No. And they're all quite different. It's only the boys who are being dicks, really.
Every morning when I get up, I have it going through my head. Should I stay or should I go?
Oh yeah, she was always moaning about leaving. I remember that.
And I don't want to.
That was why I didn't want her to win.
I don't want to kind of.
Why she got a spot cream on her face?
I think it's toothpaste, isn't it? Big Brother Classic got a spot, put toothpaste on it.
Well.
Yeah, those cameras moving. Even now you hear that.
Mm. Oh, Jay McRae. Caroline's getting the pillows. Everything began here.
Have a good bloody.
That lip liner though. Phew.
You just got to cry until everything's cried out.
I think she still wears that like that.
Probably like Liz McDonald.
Oh, Caroline had a streak in her, didn't
Violent, aggressive, throw out.
Sometimes I think, what am I doing here? Sometimes I think, oh my god, what am I doing here? Today, I didn't understand why I was here. Especially got really paranoid with all the group and that.
Look, that tiger top. Lion.
Yeah,
Ellie. Fucking hell, this is mad.
Makes you think like some things are like predetermined, doesn't it?
Yeah.
It's like Paul and BB19's games. You can't do the same thing and get a different result. Same thing happens.
Nick, it's a Nick chapter.
Oh,
yeah, here we
fuck
go.
for that.
Good morning and welcome to my show.
Been hard keeping this shit going. See, here we go.
Spooky music for Nasty Nick. Close up of his eye. Making him look like the devil.
I wonder if there is a Nasty Nick Facebook page. I bet there is.
Fan page or official
We
page?
should have this fan page.
If there's not, we're going to set
We
one
should
up.
become the patrons of it.
Anniversary Nasty Nick page. never forget.
In memoriam.
Never
Security.
ever forget.
There's a little kind of like, not, I wouldn't say
Nasty.
That's
So good that she says nasty.
kind of strong a word. But there's a little
Too strong a word. No, it's not Mel.
Not yet.
well hidden.
A little side of you keep well hidden.
At school,
Nasty Nick sounds better.
Oh, here we go.
And we spent the summer
Car accident.
where she lived just outside Paris. And we got married in secret, which was quite cool.
This isn't even the game. 17 years old, did you say?
I was very deeply in love with her. She met me back out in Australia.
This is a really important moment,
And
listeners.
unfortunately, we had a terrible car accident in the Northern Territories, which killed her.
You lying bastard.
All lies. All lies.
What?
Top-notch gameplay.
What a wrong un.
What?
Which girl do you like? He's saying to Tom.
Keep looking at the cameras while he does it.
It's going to be a lot harder this week.
He's just basically trying to influence nomination.
To what? To nominate? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, from a numbers point of view, we still have
He's talking numbers.
a slight advantage.
We, the boys.
Alliance.
I think we're not supposed to be talking about that sort of stuff.
Ah!
See, Tom knows that's a rule break.
We're not
It
supposed
was a
to be
rule
talking
break.
about it.
I'm uncomfortable talking about it.
How shifty Nick is. He's amazing.
This is an opportunity. Yes, it hasn't worked
Drunk.
out, but where a door closes, another window
Yeah,
opens.
absolutely. I mean, you're completely
pants is
right.
gone.
Thank you from the bottom of my heart for your,
What's she
for your
wearing?
support. I'm just saying,
Space jumper.
I don't know why. I suppose I'm used to being free.
Well, you have
Aren't we all?
life ahead of you.
I have got a wonderful life. You're right, and you've got a wonderful life, and you're a very
They're so
sensitive,
philosophical.
supportive man, and I appreciate your care and humility.
Humility.
I think I know who's going to win this.
Oh, he said he had premonitions, didn't he? He had
Oh,
dreams
yeah.
where he saw visions.
I think Anna's going to win.
Close, Nick.
Really? Why?
Unlikely to be nominated.
Unlikely to be nominated. Planting the seed, nominate her
It
now.
means nothing at the end of the day.
And also hasn't put a foot wrong. Deadly like a snake.
Deadly like
Deadly
a snake, sweet.
Snakes
Snake
everywhere.
mention. Sweet.
Be like, I would want to be with people like yourself.
He's now talking to Anna.
She was on
who
to
he was
him.
just talking about.
She was on
Anna.
to him, yeah.
Yourself, so it's like Mel, who's lovely.
Yeah.
So you think, well, if there are 5 of us left, that's 5 weeks. We're going to have to sit together. We're going to have conversation and dialogue. We're going to have to do games. You don't want people necessarily.
But it took Darren to uncover him.
And
You would have thought it was Mel, I would have
you know,
thought.
I vote not for people, not because I dislike A or B.
Yeah.
I vote because I think, well, who would I want to be with when it comes to the crunch?
Little chap, Nicholas, and it's interesting because
You're right.
I remember.
He says to me the reason why he nominates is because he takes into consideration who he would like to be with on the final week. And that was really, really
So he's assuming he's going to be there.
So I started thinking, who would I like to have with me? And
not
that
him.
has kind of changed the way I think that nominated.
Why did Big Brother not step in, though? This is interesting, even when people are saying that.
The conclusion I've come to, the 2 people will be Sada and Catherine. Caroline, sorry.
Catherine?
Caroline.
If I didn't care, I wouldn't be in here. If I wanted you out, I would.
If I wanted you
He's
out.
talking to Caroline now after
While
nominating
she's crying. Look at her. What a
She
mess.
is a mess. And it seems so innocuous now, but at the time it was such a big thing, wasn't it?
At
It's
the
mad.
time, it was everything.
Yeah.
Like, it was so bad. It was like the biggest betrayal anyone had ever done on TV.
Next week, she'll go.
She'll leave anyway.
So the public will do it.
Public will vote it out.
Yeah.
Public will do it.
Just 2 guys would be difficult.
Better to get rid of the women.
I think Andy in a way has, he's been too much of a boil.
Setting Andy up as the next target.
It's almost too much like, Fables. That's what it might go, Chelsea, it's constant,
It was easy for him to influence, like, Craig and Darren and...
Yeah. Nick is kind of going round to individuals.
That's why. This is why he's got to take Andy out, because he'll be onto it.
Yeah, he's onto him. It's like Paul, isn't it?
Aggressive about it. I've told him stuff in confidence that I really wouldn't like.
Stabbing out a fag in a glass, that is filth.
A glass full of
That is filth.
cigarette butts.
I hate it when people do that.
Betrayed that trust, really.
They call me Candle. Hello, chickens.
No. I think it's really funny when someone like him he's older and he's more
older.
Worldly?
32.
Yeah, he's just
Look, she's lying on his crotch.
and he's done all this kind of endurance stuff, like he used to be in the TA and...
No, he did not be in the TA.
Oh, he made that up as
That's a
well.
lie.
I'm fucking crying about riding a bike. But he's the most stressed
Isn't this
out
well?
of everybody.
I know, I don't know why, but he will help everyone get most stressed about things though.
Doing a close-up of Andy stroking her back.
You know when he got started with it, you were in there a long time.
You're so
So
nosy, you
interesting
are.
to watch.
Don't even try and work out someone because everybody's different. But if you're going to throw a question at me to try and analyse me and to sit and think,
This is
so
Darren.
does this, I reckon you do that, and I reckon
I
no.
don't analyse.
Yes, you do. You
Yes, you do.
You want to know
Just a bit.
You're making a presumption.
You're the one that presumes constantly.
Yeah.
And you just think you're smart, and I'm not. I don't
No.
buy it at all. I actually see it. No one else does, but I do, Mister.
No one else does what I do. I love this. Classic. The assault course task. Nasty Nick that was in the territorial army. Can't do the monkey bars.
I forgot about that. Oh, that's brilliant.
This is where Mel... Oh, look, Davina McCall's
Yeah.
written on the wall. This is where Mel is onto him so bad here.
Nearly broke his legs.
Actually quite hard in the hands.
Huh?
This is a man who spent 3 or 4 years in the team.
Do you think it's all lies?
I love it. That's brilliant.
I'm confident you'll be straight here on Saturday.
Oh, thank you, Dad.
Because you're genuine. People,
Snake! They need the snake sound effects, don't they?
Yeah.
You definitely will be fine.
Teach us what to think.
But you don't know, do you?
No, you will win.
You will win.
We'll win.
I
thought Anna's going to win.
As well.
Look at that heater. It's electric.
Mm.
What does the future hold?
I saw the
Me, you, and
future.
Tom. Tom wins.
You already said Anna was going to win 2
Possibly.
minutes ago.
Mel
the
is done
future.
with it now. You can tell.
Yeah.
Should be good.
Should be good.
Do you listen to everything Nick says to you?
He tries to tell me a lot of things.
He was saying that yesterday. He was saying, you know, you've got to think one step ahead. Right. Right.
You have.
And it's this kind of.
He was right.
Well, summer's hot then. It looks like it was fucking baking.
That I find really weird. It's just like, look, and I said, no, you don't. He said, yes, you do.
You can't think a step ahead.
You can't think a step ahead. No, you should think a step ahead, and it was right.
He said, you know, you've got to plan, you know, if Tom's here and if he's not here.
Correct.
That's what he's thinking, and he's worked out what he's going to do and who he's going to nominate and things like that.
That's how the game works now.
Yeah, but that was taboo.
I know, it's mad though, isn't it?
Question. I mean, that's not. I don't think that's anything to doubt. It'll backfire in the end, though.
Yeah. Mel's so onto it. I love it.
Oh, this is good.
Oh, he's a treacherous one.
He's a treacherous one. He's a treacherous one.
His face.
So Tom.
That's about to change time.
Anyway, Tom's in the bathroom and Nick's trying to plant ideas in his.
He said to
in his ear.
Tom, Craig's a treacherous one, and Tom just looks so shocked. Now Tom's reporting back to Craig, I think.
Instigated to vote against me.
This was day 35.
Didn't he say, he said you're a treacherous one, and Craig's like, what's that mean?
Has a habit of writing things down.
Writing things down. You weren't allowed
You know, whenever everybody's running about whooping.
writing implements in the house, but Nick managed to get them in.
Who loved books? So did Sam Fox.
He said to me,
Had a writing implement.
I think it was Tuesday night
Yeah,
last
because
week.
people like Tasker for autograph. Keep up, Gaz.
The trigger. I thought, no, I don't see it that way.
I felt uncomfortable the last couple of times because he has tried to sort of divert me.
Divert me.
Mind my own business.
They're starting to put the pieces together, basically.
And Craig is about to step up.
I started writing bits of a poem, like it was just what was coming into my mind. And he come in and sort of said, "Oh, I've got something to show you." And he held it around.
Why has he
And
got
walked
pen?
over here and he started to try to write. You know, something on the blackboard.
The blackboard. It's a task.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
Nick's writing
He's
something
writing
to Craig,
initials.
telling him who to
This
vote
is so
for.
cool that they're cutting back to it. They did used to do that.
Flashback. I need it in sepia tone.
Craig's now really sort of trying to think what he's going to do. Look at him pumping himself up. But it's Darren that's going to.
Didn't he tell
start
Darren
it.
to look in the sepia?
Yeah. Craig's now holding meeting.
Day
1 a.m.
35.
I don't know.
How aggravated they all are about it. It's mad, isn't it? Just seems like nothing. But I still feel that feeling watching it. Like
it was so intense at the
dramatic,
time.
Yeah. It's mad. But if you've never
And it was only 65 days.
But
Like
if you've never
64
seen it
days.
before, there's that Richard Branson book. But if you've never
Craig's
seen it
still reading
before,
it.
like Americans watching this, to be like, what? What's the drama about?
That's true.
Has Nick approached you with a piece of paper to try and steer your nomination?
Craig's begun his inquiries
Yeah.
now.
Actually on it. No, honestly.
That's because Anna's too intelligent. That's why Nick hasn't approached Anna.
Oh, that's awful, Craig.
It's so innocent, isn't it? It's mad.
Oh, fuck.
It's horrible for you, Craig.
But at the time, it was so big.
It was
so
massive.
much.
You could.
find my name
It was like
down.
headline news.
Yeah.
And there, I swear I'm going straight into
And
the
he was
clouds.
vilified. That was
Oh my
the worst
God.
thing you could have
There's
done.
not a thing Nick could do about
You
it.
wait.
But I won't do it. I will confront him about it first, and then I'll ask him, can me, the group, him, whoever, go through his stuff?
Here we go.
See,
Here we go.
Darren couldn't contain it.
No.
I don't think Craig wanted him to do
Darren
it
looked through
necessarily.
his Nick's suitcase. See, I like the fact he's got give peace a chance on his suitcase. Perfect. He's found the note. He's found
Right
the note.
there, just literally right there.
I want
What's
to
on
see
there?
the note.
It's like an energy bill. What's that doing in his suitcase? What is all this paper they've got in
I
there?
know. Caroline and Nikki.
Craig and Mel. So basically, Darren's now pulling pieces of paper out of Nick's
think you'd
suitcase,
hide it?
and they've got names written on
You'd
them.
hide it.
I
Do
know.
it, Mel.
At least like, under your mattress or inside your covers.
I'm voting for next week. Dot.
I've just seen it. I can't say I went through his stuff.
I like that Big Brother didn't intervene though,
Yeah,
because it kind of
same.
let it play out.
Yeah.
Big Brother must have known. There's no way they couldn't have seen it happening.
Craig's been doing it as well? No. Craig's been showing names.
They all look so worried, man.
Do you?
Yeah.
They all like biting their nails.
Yeah, I'm biting my nails.
I think
sick.
I feel sick.
Go home.
Because they all
Anna
thought
wants to
Nick,
go
they all
home
thought
over
Nick
it.
was a nice guy, and he wasn't.
I'm just wondering now. All the time I was going up to Caroline and saying, "Oh, you'll be fine, you'll be fine."
Yeah.
Yeah.
He was.
He did
He was
nominate her.
nominated, yeah.
And the reason why, you know, he never goes to bed early.
No, he was the last one to go to bed.
Someone's up. He can't do it. He honestly cannot leave.
Good gameplay. Derek Levasseur.
I'm a bit unhinged though, don't you think?
I want to talk to them. I want to find out anything to say. I want to get people on. He just can't. He physically cannot take himself away. You watch him being totally tired, you know, not almost asleep, honestly. But he just cannot. Cannot go. He just can't go to bed. He can't drag himself away.
I love Mel.
Oh, it's so funny when he said he's a treacherous
It's the time. It's the house meeting where Nick gets uncovered.
Okay, well, I've got an important thing I want to bring up. I think everyone should be aware of it, and it's everybody's concern. Basically, sorry I have to say it, Nick, but I'm very disappointed in yourself.
In yourself.
I not only feel quite positive and got evidence that you're plotting a very dirty plan, and everybody in here to vote against each other and stare it down.
Not devious, dirty.
It is devious. She says it again.
I think it's an absurd, Craig. It's not one of your...
Okay, you may think it's absurd, Nick. Let me point out a few facts here. There's a number of people sitting around this table, right?
So good. This
Who've come
is
to me over the
classic.
weekend and basically said that you have showed them a piece of paper with various names on it, i.e. my name on a number of occasions. I have witnessed you giving me a piece of paper with various people's names on it, and so have other people around this table, which I don't want to mention their names. If
The
they
gold
want,
pin.
feel free and
He's twitching bad,
you're welcome
man.
to. What disappoints me the most, Nick, right? How can you be so two-faced? You know,
if this is true.
You. You.
They got the
sat
receipts.
and blatantly had a one-on-one conversation with me and make arrangements for the future. You know, when we get out of here.
Thanksgiving.
That's the betrayal.
I want to ask you, Nick, how can you do that? Right? No farewell. You've passed paper
No
around
farewell.
people around this table with my name on in a conspiracy to get me out. Now you may think I'm being paranoid or upset. I'm feeling
This is what won him the show.
Yeah.
You're
This
wrong,
is
I
Craig's
don't feel
moment.
that, right?
It is.
I feel everyone in this room is strong enough to make up their own mind. Right?
Nicholas smoking a
I
fag.
feel I'm fairly nominated in this week. I don't know the reasons. Everyone's entitled to vote, and I think it's done fairly.
Nominated
But
in.
what I cannot understand, and I'm asking you, please explain to me.
How can you do it?
What's your game? What are you playing? What's your motive for it? Like?
Craig, you've made a number of wild accusations over the last couple of weeks.
Over the last couple of weeks.
Wild accusations. I love
You
it.
know, again, when you accuse Caroline of drinking too much,
That don't sound wild.
when you're called to jump.
No, okay.
Yeah.
And you too. We've all been told we can't discuss nominations, and you told me who you were.
This is giving me a little bit of goosebumps.
Yeah, it's good.
It's what he's saying about you showing people names.
Yeah.
Is that true?
Come on, Darren.
Oh.
No, it's not.
You
haven't shown me names.
And you show me names.
It's all coming
Nick
out.
hasn't shown me any names.
Because your name is on it, bitch.
He's never shown me a name.
Have you shown Melanie
You
a name?
wouldn't dare show me a name.
Hold on. Have you shown Melanie a name?
Yeah, I have.
You haven't shown me.
He's shaking his head. Then he said, yeah.
Nick, that is against the rules.
Rule bookers.
That is wanting somebody else to know who you're not allowed to tell anybody.
Maybe he didn't realise the rules. Anna's just explaining them now.
Oh,
You
this
have
is so
told
bad.
people who you were nominating the day before nomination.
No, but I didn't.
You just said to me, the two names that you wrote down.
I haven't followed your route making
Instructions.
You've given me names and intimated to me that you want me to vote for them names.
Route making, he said.
I have not been happy with it. I never realised it was on such a scale until I talked to Craig last night and blew the whole thing open. Everybody else we talked to.
It's true. If it wasn't for Tom talking to
Yeah.
Craig, this would not have come out.
Nick, you have said
Very
to me
disappointed in
you've seen
yourself.
me, yourself and somebody else in here.
Right. Last night,
Haven't you
you
actually
said
anybody
to me,
else?
Darren, I said to Darren, I could see the final five with one person I couldn't see. I could see 4 out of the 5.
But you said to me, you could see me in the
Ah,
film.
you just changed the name. Simple.
No. What I said. What I said.
So your vision is that whoever's here, you're going to see one of us jumping up, celebrating.
No.
Correct.
What I said to you, Thomas, I could see you winning it. I could see you jumping up as you did then, winning it. As I said.
I find that very disturbing.
I find that very disturbing.
Names, Nick. I'm showing people names.
Seriously, Nick.
That's what you're doing.
It's quite insulting to feel that.
Insulting.
Could have diverted us on what you showed us from the piece of paper. I said to Big Brother there, I feel a fool. On one of the pieces of paper where it had a name on, I did vote that person.
Mug.
I voted that person for my personal reason. I don't want them to think that I'm weak enough to be led by you or anybody in it.
Yeah, don't be a sheep, Craig.
I'm certainly not.
Good man.
The only weak person in it is yourself.
Can't believe he didn't say devious.
He didn't.
I'm shocked.
All this time.
Shook.
Fake news. I reckon he did, but it's like the Mandela effect. Things have changed over time. You know what I mean?
Where are the names?
What?
I'll tell you later.
Most of them, there's only 2 names that you chose.
DVD don't lie.
Now, sometimes you remember things a certain way.
Can I just say one more thing as
It's
well?
like a parallel universe type of thing. Black Jungle Snake knows
No
what
one to
I'm
make a
talking
fool out of themselves, right? I got into the box a couple of weeks ago, right? And I
Dirty
actually said to them in there,
Into
The box, into the box, diary.
5 million people, mate, right? My family.
5 million people!
Would have been then.
Genuine guy.
Boom!
And I
How
would
does he
like to
know?
spend the rest of the duration with you. You're a good lad. I feel a cunt.
Sweet! Sweet!
I feel you responsible for making me feel a cunt in front of me. I would like to see the paper.
That is good. That's a winner's speech of ever
You're a
film.
grown man, I can't think
Get the
of people.
papers!
I'd like to see the paper. Darren goes to get them, doesn't
They've
he?
been watched by...
Go on, Darren, go get the papers.
There's kind of no escape, so if this does come out,
So
you can't
good.
quickly just run out the door and say, oh, I'll leave that. You're a grown gentleman, how can you do that? That's kind of childish, that's pathetic.
Well, one of the things you told me last Tuesday, you came past me.
Nick's face is literally like, it's a picture.
Craig's the traitor.
Craig's a traitor.
Yeah.
Traitor.
Why did you say that, Nick?
Traitor.
As if to say Craig's the one who voted for you.
He didn't say traitor, he said treacherous.
What's the
Oh, yeah.
traitor?
What are you playing? What game are you
What's a
playing?
traitor?
Like I said, I'm sorry.
Nick's face.
There's no traitor in here. As much as I talk to Anna, when it comes to nominations, I can nominate Anna. There's no traitor. Why is Craig a traitor? Is this a boy-girl game? Then why is Craig the traitor? Seriously.
Come on, Nick.
Come on, Nick. Yeah, give us some answers.
Get those names now.
Yeah!
Yeah, here we go. Bring the
Darren
evidence
is
out.
literally taking the names.
This is like a kangaroo court.
This is
like.
good.
That was a discussion that he thought 2 people should be.
Look at the purpose of marching into that bedroom, sashaying across the bedroom. Shit, there's a teddy bear in there. Don't bring the bear
Don't
into
go
it.
through people's personal belongings.
He's done that, do you know what I mean? They could have done it.
It's brought the whole case.
Caroline,
Fucking hell.
It's an open and shut case.
He's resting his case. That case is tiny.
Paperwork in there. It's all Nick's
It
bill.
looks like a
utility
secret
bill.
agent's case.
It's just the fact that my name's Sean.
What's that brown envelope?
Who's that?
Caroline and Nikki. Craig and Nikki.
Craig and Nikki. Fucking hell.
Where'd you get this from?
This is so good. This is classic.
This is gift worthy.
What's that receipt?
Caroline, you'll be fine.
Where'd you get this from? Good question.
Yeah.
Stop now. Stop now. It's obvious. Yeah.
It's
It's
obvious.
obvious. It's done.
That's not that
I think Nick, you probably need to go and talk to Big Brother.
Nick, you need to go talk to Big Brother. I feel sick.
It's that Nicholas said leave it up to Big Brother to sort out. That's so funny.
Yeah, I love cup of tea.
Nick looks like he's got no trousers on.
He's getting his boxers with a pair of He's getting his suitcase off the kitchen side.
You'll need it in a minute. Spoiler. That's good, the sticker.
What's he
on it.
doing? Locking it now. You should have done that
Cracking, I
earlier,
think.
mate.
I know he goes under the covers and cries.
Yeah.
I'm pissed off that no
I
one
remember
said
laughing
something
my
about
arse
it.
off at that.
I'm really annoyed with the little group
Nicola's annoyed people haven't told her about it.
because I know if Nick would have done it to me, I would have said something. Even to somebody else in the room. It's so bloody hell. And then
That's a
just-
good point.
She's just pissy because her name was written down, isn't
Do you know what I mean? Not keep quiet about it.
It's true, you would have
Just
said
makes
something,
it
wouldn't
more
you?
suspicious. So people are keeping quiet about it.
I love that they've given this so much
I
time.
got pissed off with people
it's good.
and like, lost my rag, but even the Monday after, I'm not even brought them for nomination.
It still makes me feel that same way. It's funny, isn't
Because
it?
I've had an argument with them.
I just think someone coming into it cold, you wouldn't feel that way because you've seen it all
you
before.
didn't get it. You got to be there at the
But
time.
maybe you would. Maybe you'd get a sense of it. I don't know. That's what we need to find out
Yeah.
for people who've not seen it.
It does, yeah, because it seems silly now, but because we know it from the time, we're still like, fuck, this is big.
It was a big thing.
Look at him.
You can't just walk out. The reason you can't walk out is it's going to
My
be hell for you
nipples.
out there. You can't just walk out.
It's going to be hell for you. It was hell for him.
It was hell for him.
He was like
This was
villain.
This was life ruining.
I used to have Nasty Nick's
Big
book.
Brother there to help
Did you?
Yeah.
How to be a complete
And
bastard?
you
Yeah.
need to talk to them about
Is
it.
that any good?
Okay?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
Here we go.
I made a mistake.
I made a mistake.
Oh.
How are you feeling at the moment?
It's crying.
Upset.
So good.
Did you think at some point that they wouldn't notice?
Big Brother knows. Of course they know.
Eventually, yeah.
And how does it feel now?
I love that Big Brother let it play out. It's so clever of them to not
Like
have
all things
intervened.
in retrospect, you know, it was an error. But like all things, if you know, if you live by the sword, you die by the sword.
Classic. He's right though, you do. We used to say if you live by the sword, you die by the sword. Constantly after that. We used to say it all the time.
But you and
I think
James?
No, me and Nick. Because this was years before I was with James.
Oh, really?
We were like, had it written on our wall. We had a Nasty Nick montage, I remember, on our wall with all just pictures of Nasty Nick.
Cut
out
out
of Pink
magazines.
Yeah. I wish I had a picture of that, man.
That is hardcore.
I've got to remind Nick of that. Shit.
Look at Mel being all concerned.
Discuss it with the group.
Oh, crying under the covers. Discuss it with the group.
The first person's crying under the
They want to
covers.
lynch you, Nick.
Do you want me to leave you alone for a bit?
I hadn't thought of that Nasty Nick montage.
Do you want me to leave you alone for a bit? No, he said.
Cuddle him.
I don't think I should discuss it with the group.
Uh-huh.
Of course, Big Brother want more
I
footage.
don't know. But everything's so hypocritical.
Yeah. Yeah.
Say,
Don't
you know,
take it.
You told.
He's a snake.
Steve in it.
Oh, Craig comes in with a cup of tea for him.
That's why he won.
Makes Nick look like even more of a cunt.
If you've made a cup of tea, you're automatically a bigger person.
Yeah, that's true, because there's a lot of effort making a cup of tea. I
Yeah.
would make a cup of tea for no
Oh, it's
one.
like Gemma Collins told Tiffany Pollard, you've got to offer people tea and coffee
Yeah.
every now and then,
I
haven't
don't know
you?
what I do. Stay or go? No idea.
I've got no idea.
Do you think that's just now, or do you think...
Well, running away from the problems, though, to deal with it. So.
Didn't they boot him?
Big
Did he
Brother
walk?
decided it was best for him to leave.
I'm really feeling uneasy now with
Yeah.
Nick here. And I was just told, okay, fair enough, all this stuff has come out, which is a little bit funny. Also, Melanie says that Big Brother knew that. He lied about the story of his fucking wife.
How did they do that?
He made up a story.
Big Brother knows.
Now that is the thing that's freaking
That is
me
bad.
most.
But how does Mel know Big Brother
Yeah,
knew?
that's what I want to know.
Coming now. No one's going to trust you again. No one out there is going to be like, they're trusting you at
There's
all.
no going back.
So you might as well just pack your stuff and go.
Oh!
And then if the whole reason why you wanted to do this was to win £70,000,
Uh-huh.
you go and sell all shitloads of stories and get that.
Sell stories.
Because
That's true. I've seen
How do
it.
they know?
I need a
That
pencil
people care about it.
to write a letter to someone to give to my children's mother to get some money.
Joyce.
And I haven't got one. And when I used eyeliner, Big Brother was watching me.
Ah, Big Brother came down on Darren, but not Nick.
Oh, don't you? That's right on
I
the wall.
wrote my
Home sweet
children's
home.
mother's number down. That's all I done.
He
and
wrote
I got
it.
in trouble for it, and they saw it. Said to me, Big Brother watches everything, and that I must not use any makeup, and any
Rule
of the girls'
booker.
makeup that I do use, they will be confiscated. And I had to give them the piece of paper and all it was a number. And
Nick's
you can write
fault
people's names
that
down on
applying the
Being
rules
selective.
differently.
No,
Yeah.
that is weird though. The Big Brother hasn't
pack your bags
come down
and
on
go.
Nick.
Because
What
no
are
one
you
outside,
saying?
much as they say, oh, Nick is all right, I am not buying your sob stories. You could have never came up to me and shown me pieces of paper. Do you think you could have came up to me and shown me pieces of paper? You show it to all those outside, not me. I am not buying it. I'm pissed off at the fact that these guys are thinking kind of like about Nick and how Nick's feeling. I'm not. You should have thought that before you
It's all selfish anyway.
Sweet.
You said it, and
Petty.
everyone knows that you've said that.
Petty. I love it.
Everyone can see yourself. I don't care what you think.
Nice.
Absolutely. Do you know what? What you're both doing is
He's
telling
scared.
the
Nick
world
is
that-
scared. Look at
because
him.
Everyone's watched this. Nick, didn't you think that everyone had watched this? You've come in here and everyone's watched this.
Aggressive. Opposite sides of the house.
Yeah, Darren's called away.
Uh-huh.
Yuck.
That was no. Don't swirl it round the
You
room.
just said I'm selfish in there. I don't give a damn what you think, because
Selfish,
people are
big
coming
deal.
on this program and
Nothing.
do this.
Nothing.
Not just us to this whole program. It's just like, I don't know how this is going to affect. I don't know how you're going to do it.
Witness
But look
protection
what you've done
program.
to this program. The reason why I stay in this place is that for one, I feel lucky that you have chosen me to do this.
Mhm.
For two, what can come out of this can benefit myself and my family. But then someone like him, just kind of, he's just sick.
People did have agendas about what
Mad.
could come out of Big Brother. But how did they know? Probably because they know it's a big thing in the Netherlands.
You said sorry now.
I'm very sorry, he just said.
Just something more you can say, really, is there? It's, like I say, it's only a game show.
I should have.
It's only a game show.
They should have let him sit in there and
think
stew,
that
man.
Not committed a crime, have you? It's just
Ah,
like,
She's right.
like
She's
it.
right.
Crime.
They're acting like he has.
It's just that people put a lot of trust in you, that's all.
Euro 2000.
I know, it's funny, isn't it? He's got a Euro 2000 t-shirt
Jersey on.
It's a big thing for a few weeks, it'll blow off like
It'd be a big thing for a few weeks and it'll blow over. Didn't blow over
He
for a
didn't
while,
live it
did
down
it?
for years.
Nah.
Not until Ultimate Big Brother, I don't
Nah.
think. Actually, the one person that's been a good decision to go back in for is probably him.
Yeah, he was
Come
good
to the following
actually.
decision about how we're going to
Mhm.
proceed.
Big Brother's come to a
It was about
decision.
2 weeks ago that we gave a written warning following a verbal warning
Yeah.
to the whole group about nominations and any attempts to do it.
Oh.
I want to
Hard
remind you of the
line,
section
man.
that said, planning tactical voting of any sort or attempting to influence the votes of others in the House is strictly against the rules. If Big Brother decides that any of you have been guilty of this, we can cancel your nominations or in extreme cases eject you from the House. It's regrettable, Nicholas, but this is definitely
Nicholas.
an example of an extreme
Full name.
case. We weren't aware of any notes that you've been writing.
They weren't
How?
Pen or paper.
How?
Big Brother.
In that way,
He must have done it under the covers.
So we've decided.
But what about that paperwork in his briefcase?
Exactly.
I'm sorry it's come to this, but we
You
have
make
to
so
follow the rules of
sense.
Big Brother.
Rule bookers.
I want to talk to that producer now and say, did you
Yeah.
really not know Big Brother?
Interesting.
You've got how many cameras in there?
Mad, isn't it?
There you go, they're in the box now.
Here we go.
I should be leaving the house in about
Mm-hmm.
15 minutes time at 5 o'clock.
Mhm.
I've
Stussy.
broken a rule
That's 90s.
about
Yeah.
speaking about nominations, and therefore
Uh-huh.
I should have to face the consequences of that. I do like all of you. I've been here for 6 weeks, and I would see any of you anytime. I know I betrayed your trust with this, and it's a silly thing to do, but for me, this was a competition. I wanted to go
Yes.
as far as possible.
Yes.
I did it in ways.
It took us a long time to
Yeah.
come around to this mindset,
It's
though.
mad.
reflection for which I apologise.
He was
Well,
like
I'm sorry
ahead
that-
of his time by like 10
Yeah,
years.
that's true.
Innit?
It's true.
Innit?
More than 10 years.
Did you not think about
He was
this,
playing
that
American
this could happen
style.
when he was actually doing it?
Wasn't he?
Did you not think twice, what if I get caught out?
Yeah.
Did you not think like that far?
He was
I'm
backstabbing.
so surprised you didn't even think.
But this is not what these
Because-
people were going in here for. They were going in there to build a community.
It's bizarre, really.
But he was backstabbing. He was doing real Big Brother.
Mm.
Not Big Baby.
Get your things ready.
Alright, Craig.
Don't
calm
let
down.
the door hit your ass on the way
yeah,
out.
chill out. Who died and made you boss of the house, Craig? His jeans are really high-waisted, aren't they?
Yeah. A suitcase.
Bye, Nick.
Okay, Nick, good luck.
At least he's getting a cuddle. I just remember him trundling off with his briefcase out the back
At the
door.
gate.
He didn't even get to go out the front door. They sent him out the back door.
Even Craig's giving him a hug, Anna, they're all giving him a hug.
Nick literally got backdoored. Even Darren gave him a hug. Did Craig give him a hug? Oh, he's crying. Aww. Did Craig give him a hug?
Yeah.
Okay.
There's someone waiting there for you.
Bye, Charlie. That was the producer that met him in the car, wasn't it?
Did he get an interview? I can't remember.
Yeah, Davina interviewed him afterwards
okay.
on like in his hotel room, I think.
Oh, okay. Bye. He's going the Leo Sayer route. There's cameras there.
Look at that.
That's like the fucking nuclear apocalypse. It's not weather. It's meant to be summer.
Yeah, because Nick's going, it's all clouded over.
Looks like he's getting trundled off to be shot in the head. This is insane if you actually stop and think about it, isn't it?
Look, that's the producer. She's just giving him a kiss on the cheek.
This is nuts. I like that bench with the carved animals on.
And don't forget to put
Who's
elephants
this guy?
on it. Is that the press
people?
or what? No idea. No idea. Here's the eviction rundown.
Ah, sweet. Oh my god.
That was good, that Nick bit, wasn't it?
Brilliant. It was worth
That was what made this show.
Fuck, man.
Oh, there's Davina.
That was
Davina's
good.
voice.
Davina! Oh, she's happy to go. It's me. It's me.
Andrew in second.
Yeah. We should be able to predict this. Nicola? Oh, Caroline. Caroline and Nicola were close, I think.
I think Nicola lasted a week or two after.
Did she?
Oh yeah, next, you're right.
See,
God,
I
what
remember.
happened in a short period of time?
Yeah. What's she wearing, man?
Everyone could come out the door.
Oh, Tom come out next. That was must have been a bit of a shocker, I think.
Then Mel?
Yes, maybe.
Claire,
Oh,
of course.
Claire, of course. 2 weeks.
Yeah. 1 week safe, next week out.
I think
Get
they're all out the door waving at her.
Yeah, they all could hang out the door. But the crowd were quite far away. Look, they were literally walked out.
Mad, isn't it?
They've got to carry their suitcase out. It's the final. Look how big that was.
Shit. Darren is out next. There's no one there.
No, because they haven't crossed the bridge yet.
Shit, man. It's Anna and
There
Craig
were
in the
hundreds
final
of people
two.
there. There were like 1,000 people there, maybe. I don't know. Look at them all.
Yeah.
Is Craig.
Davina's in there with him. I remember that so vividly. Do you?
I don't think Davina went into that house.
Oh, maybe not.
She went in to get Kate.
I remember him coming out so
Me too.
vividly. And I remember voting for him myself.
I was voting for Anna. I remember it ending.
Is
This
that it?
remix is so good.
John DeMol.
Ding, 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 ding. I remember this ending, and look at those fireworks. I wish I had the echo
Yeah, not
voice
bad,
over the
are
house.
they? Woo!
I remember going to my dad. They can never do that again.
What do you
now.
mean they could never do that again?
I just remember going, Dad, look, it's over, and they can never do it again.
Why did you say that?
He's like, why? I was like, well, because now they know how it works. Like,
Oh,
you
I
know,
see. Oh, that's the problem.
Everyone knows what it's like.
That's
They
the
know they're
fucking
being
problem.
watched. They
Now
know
they
what the
know.
show's like.
That's the problem. Now they know how it works.
Look where we
isn't
are
it?
now.
Yeah.
17 years later, we're still watching it. We're still talking about it. We're still
Good.
podcasting about it. We're watching international versions of it, and it's still alive. That's why I fucking love this show.
That is insane.
And it's all because of Nasty Nick.
And did you see that thing I posted on our Facebook page this week that was like Channel 4 says Big Brother is cancelled, and it had Nasty Nick doing like a news report. It's like, Big Brother don't get cancelled. Channel 4 be cancelled before fucking Big Brother is cancelled. It will. Big Brother will go on forever, as far as I'm concerned. Because even,
not sure about that.
no, not on Channel 5, maybe, but I think someone else will always pick it up. There's always life in it, I think.
Just
Life in
imagine
the old dog.
what
Well,
it's
look
going to become. Like, look how far it is. How far removed it is from that already.
Oh, I hear it's evolved. That's what someone told me today.
Yeah.
Marcus Bentley.
Hang on. How many years has it been on Channel 5 now? It's almost as long as it's been on Channel 4.
It has been on a while. But hold on, we can talk about Channel 4, Channel 5 bullshit.
We need a drink.
Let's have a wee and we'll do let's do a wrap up.
Let's unpack it.
Okay, it's 5 to 2 now. We're running out of steam. That DVD was the way it was structured was not good.
No.
Didn't really
but they
get
didn't know
good
how to
till
make a
the Nasty
DVD
Nick
of those
bit.
days, did they?
I want to know what people think. Like, if they'd never seen that before, was it interesting? They didn't even see it this time. They just listened to it.
Yeah, exactly.
That's
I
no
wonder if,
good.
like, if you're listening to it, can you get a picture of a housemate without looking at them?
No.
Do you think we should, like, tweet the pictures of the housemates or something.
Yeah, they can just Google it. And I don't know, just that whole thing about.
The whole thing about what? I've just moaned about a
Just
drink and
about-
Lindsay's walking off.
No, it's funny that like this is unprofessional.
It's funny that what?
Just the origin of so many things that we talk about, like the
Snakes
snake,
is there.
yeah, just everything,
like,
just like
Ellie's top is there.
Yeah, like-
what do we? Whose favourite song was a thong song? Darren's favourite song
Oh
is
yeah,
the
we
thong
looked at the
song.
profiles on the DVD. It said Darren hates chickens.
So what wasn't on the DVD was Darren's relationship with Marjorie. Marjorie became a brand of her own. Do you remember? There was an online game about Marjorie the chicken.
Marjorie was good.
So Marjorie was one of the chickens that was like really sort of domesticated by the housemates during that series, and Darren used to be like, Marjorie, and he'd make this little noise and she'd come running.
Yeah, she was lush. I wonder what ever happened to her.
She was referenced later on in Big Brother, where it has like a big like plate and it said R.I.P. Marjorie.
Oh, they ate her. What else? Can you remember anything else that was interesting that they missed off that DVD? Like they rattled through those evictions. It was like about 3 seconds spent on that.
Yeah, they didn't even say between this person and this
No.
person. Yes, I can remember.
Go on.
Do you remember when Darren was nominating and his nominations were accidentally played to the house through the speaker?
Ah, classic.
And then
leak.
They were all
Diary
like,
room leak.
They were all like looking at each other like shit, like, and then they put their fingers in their ears, went la 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 la, but they can still hear it. And so Darren comes out, and then I think Craig's like, Darren, we heard it all,
Yeah.
mate. And his
Shit.
face just dropped. And Big Brother called him back, and they were like, Darren, if you want, you've got a chance to change your nomination.
Okay.
And they only heard the first nomination, which I think was Melanie or something.
Okay.
And when he realised they'd all heard it, he actually changed his
Did he?
nomination.
Ooh.
Why would you do that though? Because like obviously you made that decision for a reason, only because it'd been overheard.
Big Brother blew up his spot.
Blew up his spot.
Yeah.
But that's the only thing that I really remember from that series that
that's
wasn't in the
interesting.
DVD. And
But
obviously
that,
Marjorie.
again, that's a trope that happens again and again now. Diary room leaks, especially on BBUS, they're always having diary room leaks.
Really?
Yeah, they often
They come out of the speaker.
Yeah,
like how have they managed to confuse that? Like the diary room microphone and the house tannoy should never be tannoy.
If you
should
ever
never
press
be
the wrong
linked.
button on your phone, it's just shit happens, doesn't it? It's human error.
That's true. Even
But-
Big Brother makes mistakes.
Yeah, especially. So what else? That was just, I don't know, it was like very, very nostalgic, very like not 90s but early 2000s vibe. Just
It looks like a totally different show. The people are different. The dress sense is different. The interiors are different. Like,
but even though
everything has
though it is
changed.
so different,
It's also so the same.
it is the same.
It's funny, isn't
That's
it?
the weird part of it. But we watched a bit of the documentary thing afterwards.
That was so good. I was gripped by that
The
documentary.
most interesting thing the guy said was we tried to seek out people who did not want to be famous, and now they do the exact opposite. That was most interesting bit to me.
Although-
and John DeMol was on that documentary.
He looks like a clown.
He's
doesn't
like
he?
our god,
A rubber
John
clown.
DeMol. He's like Jesus.
He is. But what's interesting is when you do go through the application process, they put so much effort into telling you like you're not going to get anything out of this.
Yeah.
You'll be lucky if you get like
Yeah.
a fucking magazine deal. Like they hammer it into you, and they say they're not looking for those type of people.
Yeah.
That's what they say. They say we don't want those kind of people.
Yeah, they do. It was like just watching it. I don't know. I had this sense of like, I don't know, like this was the thing that spawned everything else. And like even when you're watching Big Brother now, you think back to when Nasty Nick did this and when Craig did that.
Yeah.
And I'm sure Craig said devious, and he never. And that's really really weird.
Dirty plan.
The Mandela effect is like,
Tell me.
you know that I must have told you about this before. You know that film with Tom Cruise, Christian Slater, and Brad Pitt about blood-sucking creatures. Do you know that film? You probably don't know it. 'Cause
No.
you're...
What blood-sucking creatures? Gremlins.
No. Whoa.
Vampires.
Yeah. What's that film called?
True Blood.
No, with Brad Pitt and that. Anyway, there's a film called Interview with the Vampire. It's got Brad Pitt in
Right.
and Tom Cruise.
Yeah.
But everyone remembers it as being called Interview with the Vampire, but the actual name of it is Interview with a Vampire. But if you ever ask anyone who knows that film, they will always say Interview with the Vampire.
Right.
But if you go back and you look at old posters of it and the DVD cover, it's actually called Interview with a Vampire.
Like, I've seen this today.
Yeah, for Sex in the City is one as well. It's actually called Sex in the City. And
No,
people
it's
think it's
not.
called Sex and the City.
No, it's not.
Whichever one it is, people think it's the other one.
I've seen one of them today.
Yeah.
So I've seen in the news today that Supermarket Sweep has been like bought. The rights to the show has been bought again by someone like Fremantle who make X Factor.
Yeah.
Now the actual name for Supermarket Sweep was Dale's Supermarket Sweep, but everyone thinks it's Supermarket Sweep.
No. See, that's what the Mandela effect is. It's like a collective...
What's it got to do with Mandela? That wasn't his real name.
Because when Nelson Mandela died, hundreds and thousands of people... Listen to me, this is really, really interesting.
Yeah.
Hundreds and thousands of people thought Nelson Mandela had already died years ago. And they had a strong...
on Twitter.
And they had a strong memory of it. And the Mandela effect is a collective remembering of something wrong. And if you ask anyone about Interview with the Vampire, they say Interview with the Vampire. It was never ever called that. I used to have a poster of it on my wall, and I could swear blind, and I know you wouldn't trust my memory. And I've said this to so many of my
you
friends.
also had a collage of nasty
I
Nick next to
did.
it.
Honestly, ask people. You remember it so well in your head. It's like that. What?
I just remember something.
What?
I had a Big Brother poster with all of their faces on.
Yeah.
Or was it just Nasty Nick? I had like the logo with the eye, the yellow eye with the black and the writing, but I also had like a contestant poster, but I think it was just Nasty Nick.
Wow. Yeah, I could see that actually.
People bought posters of Nasty Nick. We just need to reflect on that.
Yeah.
There was a jigsaw puzzle sold after this series of just the contestants' faces, the profile pictures on a jigsaw. There was a board game.
I used to have that board game. I did. There was enough pictures of Nasty Nick for me to make a collage.
It was huge.
It was. You can't underestimate.
I had the PC game.
It was.
I can't remember what the fuck it was all about, but it was a PC game based on Big Brother, and it had like the housemates in cartoon form.
I remember that.
What was the point of that game? It was crap.
Yeah.
But it sold.
Yeah, I remember that. Shit, man, it's mad if you think about it.
I had the book. The Unseen Story or something. You had Nasty Nick's book.
You had a lot more stuff than me, I think, but I had quite a lot of stuff.
I had glasses, highball glasses from Clinton Cards. I bought them. Clinton Cards used to sell Big Brother glasses. I had shot glasses.
I got a Big Brother glass from the CBS store.
Yeah, they're still selling that shit in America. That's amazing.
But I can't remember where I was going with that whole Mandela effect thing. And
it's that devious plan was not ever in the show. Or ever
guys,
said by Craig.
Alfie Sheldon, did he say devious? He did.
He said a very dirty
He said devious. I swear, I can remember him saying devious is really weird.
Well, you've seen it on DVD though. It didn't say devious.
Yeah, but
DVD.
that's what I'm saying. The Mandela effect is like in a parallel universe. He did say devious.
Bullshit.
That's the whole point of it.
Fuck off.
You need to look that up. You need Black Jungle Snake. He knows about this shit. But look that shit up.
The evidence is here. Big Brother uncut. You think that somewhere
it's changed?
No, it hasn't.
No, that's the thing though. It has.
I've owned this for years. 17 years. It hasn't changed.
That's the thing. Interview with the Vampire. That's what it was
People
called.
are stupid. That's what's changed. Nothing's changed.
What, you just think people collectively remember something wrong?
Yeah, of course they do.
Why though?
Because it's easier. It makes more sense in our head. Like dirty plan.
Yeah.
Probably you would have said devious. So, yeah. Or it sounds more dastardly, like devious plan.
It's interesting. I find that really, really interesting, though.
So, basically, what you do need
anyway,
to know,
we digress.
When Craig won that series, he gave all of his winnings to this girl called Joanne, who had Down syndrome.
Yeah, that was sweet.
And they needed to send her to America for an operation. And she was there at the final when he won.
I remember.
And it was like all of the reaction, like, oh my God, Craig's giving his money to this girl, like what a hero. He's like uncovered Nasty Nick's dastardly plan.
Yeah.
He was just like...
And Craig went on to have a good career, didn't he, in TV?
He released a single.
He was like doing a DIY program.
He was like a DIY program. He released it. He was a builder, so his DIY program took off. And then he had a Christmas single called At This Time of Year.
And then that story about the orgy was brushed under the carpet.
Oh yeah, coming down on the motorway.
And what happened with Nasty Nick? He was like just shunned, wasn't he? He was just like...
Didn't he have a game show as well? But I never saw it. I'm sure he had a show, but I didn't have like the channel at the time.
You can't imagine just from that, like, oh, what, he wrote a couple of notes and
Where did he
lied
have all
about
that
his
paper
wife.
from?
I don't know, but why
brown
was it
paper.
such a big thing? Why was it such a bad thing? Looking back on it now, it's like, so what?
No, but to us, because we know
Yeah.
it was such a big thing, it still feels like a big thing.
It does, but if you actually break it down to nuts and bolts, there's nothing. Oh, you broke the rules, so what? People
think it
break
was
the
just-
rules every day on Big Brother these days.
Exactly, but I think these people seem to be approaching Big Brother like it was a chance to
Yeah.
create a new society away from
Like
everyone else.
Utopia.
Yeah, like that.
Yeah.
Like Eden, or whatever.
Let's make a brand new start.
Do you know what? I've just YouTubed and I want to play it now.
Oh,
Just
God.
have a listen.
Is it Craig Single?
Craig Single.
Not the whole thing.
I just want to hear what it sounds like.
Okay.
Basically, what was it that I've used this on a podcast before, but he signed up to like a 10 album deal or something.
Shut up.
10 album deal. He didn't have a
Fuck off.
single fucking album. Oh, it's got hits on it as well.
Everything does from these days. Put it near the speaker.
Sounds like Take That.
It has got a bit of the Gary Barlow's about him. 2000. Craig.
He can't sing. This is all auto-tuned, isn't it?
Like Cliff Richard. Who sanctioned this?
John DeMar.
Do you believe?
At this time of year.
Jason Donovan video. Well, you get the idea
It's
of that.
classic noughties, 90s fodder, isn't
Yeah,
it?
switch that on.
It's got fucking bells on it.
Of course it does.
I'm going to be listening to this Christmas day.
Christmas Abbott.
Oh my god, Joanna's in the video, the Down syndrome girl.
Oh, well, that's nice.
There she is.
Oh. Yeah, that's wonderful. That's awful. What else happens? So Anna went on to BTV Centre. What happened to Melanie?
Melanie presented the E4 game show
Oh, yeah.
Chained, which was like a reality show where people moved into a flat and they were all chained together.
Yeah. I wonder what happened to the others. Darren's gone gay.
Darren's gone gay. Sada wrote a book, I think.
I would love to know how many followers people like Darren have on Twitter and Anna and stuff. You seem to be following them.
I do follow them. Do you want to know?
Yeah, because there was no Twitter then, so it's like, do you know what I mean?
That's true. Like, who's bothered to
Yeah,
search them
yeah,
out?
exactly.
Me.
Since you, yeah.
Darren Ramsey. Let's have a look. Where is he? Darren.
I'll probably follow him on Twitter, you know.
Is that him? Yep. Darren Ramsey, ex Big Brother 1 UK finalist, ex model, ex TV chef,
ex model,
ex presenter, current
Ex.
project manager, decided not to get liposuction.
Yeah.
Oh, and Naomi Campbell follows me.
Ah.
He's got 2,524
Oh my
followers.
god, we got more followers than that.
Have we though? We better be
Between us,
sure
we
before
do.
we say that.
I think I've got 2,000.
Yeah, no, we do.
I'll
I've
follow.
got 2,600
I'll
on.
follow more people than you know.
You've got 2,560. So yeah. Are you out
What?
doing Darren?
Don't point at me like that.
2,000. Yeah, you've got like Darren's 2,524. So you've got a few up on Darren.
Wow.
40 odd.
I'm more current than him.
Craig's probably got more.
Oh, I would hope so.
Craig, he's at. If you want to follow Craig, he's at Craig Big Bro 1. Craig Phillips, he's got 45.6 thousand.
Wow.
He's done well.
Yeah.
Original Big Brother 1 winner, TV presenter and property developer. But he's still doing TV. There's a picture of him
Yeah.
here on This Morning. Look.
Yeah, I've seen him. He looks the same actually, doesn't he?
Pretty much. It's amazing. That's 17 years ago. But watching it now, it
know.
just feels like it was yesterday. It's fucking mad.
Because I just feel like because that was in 2000. It's been my whole adult life that Big Brother's been on, and I just feel
Imagine
like
if it's just stopped.
it's just like it's like I feel like from 2000 because there's not been any like 80s 90s. It's just been 2000, and then the next thing will be. I always say this. The next thing will be the 20s, right? Well, it will, won't it?
Yeah.
I just feel like everything from 2000 to 2020 is just like dead air. Like I feel like it's not real time passing. Like I feel like last year was like 1999. I actually feel that.
Well, it won't.
I know, but that's how I feel in my head, and that's why I still feel like I'm only 20.
Yeah.
Then I'll look in the mirror and be like, "Oh, but what happened? Why are my hands wrinkly?"
Where did crow's feet
yeah,
come from?
yeah.
I can't find Melanie. I'm sure I used to follow her on Twitter.
Melanie Hill, isn't it?
Melanie Hill. Yeah, she's not coming up, but I'm sure that I
I had
follow
another
her.
point I wanted to raise about the whole thing. I can't remember what it was now.
What's a shame is we haven't seen Davina.
Yeah,
I think.
she was very airbrushed out of that video.
Odd, isn't it? It's like they didn't
Yeah.
have the rights to Davina or something. They didn't want to pay her or
That
something.
was really odd. That was really peculiar. But I do think watching some of the other ones will be... I'm really looking forward to watching the other ones now, actually. But you can't top Nasty Nick, but still. Because the quality was so bad.
Every series has its own thing. Like
Yeah, its
Nasty
own
Nick sort of
dramas,
just
yeah.
established the show as something that mattered.
Yeah.
And then from then on, you've got other people that rise to the forefront.
True.
And for different reasons. But like that, I mean, you won't ever get bigger than a bigger controversy than that,
No.
apart from Jade and Shilpa.
Yeah.
Like the Shilpa Shetty racism row. Nothing's bigger, is it, in Big Brother UK history?
Can I say this thing about Marcus Bentley or not?
So what you want
Because I
about
think
Marcus
it's actually
Bentley?
a really interesting point. And
Well,
you
yeah.
just got pissy about it. That
So, yeah, go on.
No, you say it if you want.
So, if you're watching the launch show, like, it's narrated, but to a lesser extent, like, for some reason they weren't doing the times and the days, but it is still the same narrator now. Like, Marcus is the only element that's remained
which is cool,
stable throughout the whole
which is
thing.
fucking cool, which is really, really interesting.
So, Black Jungle Snake watched it and he was like, oh, this narrator, he's doing some AM, what's it called? That thing that
ASPR or
Kwame
whatever.
did.
It's like when you do this, like a
That thing where
sexy
you
voice.
talk in a mic and people
Yeah.
find it sexy.
Yeah.
Because he's speaking so softly.
Yeah.
And I was like, that's the same narrator, you know. And he didn't realise because it was such a different style.
Yeah.
So you
I said, which I didn't mean to say under the BB on Blast account. I meant to say it under my account.
Oh,
but
really?
Yeah, I didn't even mean to be logged into that account. But I said, what did I say?
You said, like, oh, the fact you thought it was a different person says
Says it all. That's all I said. The fact you thought it was a different person says it all.
But that sounds negative for a start.
It was negative, but it didn't really... You could take it either way. But anyway, for some reason, you tagged him into it.
Because I said at the very start, oh, that's at Marcus Bibi
the same
Bentley,
narrator.
and he's been there since day one.
Oh, because I thought it was just searching for his name.
No.
But anyway, so
Could
I
be
said that
mentioned.
says it all. Then he replied to me and said, oh, what did he say? I'm going to say it in a shitty voice.
He said,
Go on, you take it down.
He said, well, what did he say?
He
That
said,
says it all. Says
the show
what?
has evolved and so have I.
He said, says what? The
Yeah.
show has evolved and so have I, yeah.
Yeah. So the show has evolved and so have I.
Which I think is true. The show's evolved. The show's changed. It has.
The show has devolved, if anything. But anyway, it wasn't a negative thing that I was saying. The show has changed. It's really cool that he's been the only constant.
I
But
think he is
can-
such a part of Big Brother. Without him, it wouldn't be the same.
And I think he's great. But he cannot deny that things have changed. And his style has changed as well.
Yeah.
His style has completely changed. When they first went to Channel 5.
That's what he said. He said he's evolved.
Yeah. It's changed. It's not evolved is not the word I would use.
No, but that's what the producers would define.
Yeah, but when they
that
first
they
went,
need to move with the times.
But do you remember when he first went to Channel 5, his style completely changed. So it's not unfair of someone to point out, oh yeah, it's changed, and for Black Jungle Snake to go, oh, is it a different person? I think that's interesting that someone thinks, oh, it is a different person when it's the same person, because like, oh, it's changed so much that now you sound like a different person. That could be a better thing. But he got so pissy about it and jumped on it so quick that I just thought, why so touchy, Marcus? Relax.
Right, so serious.
But give us a retweet, mate.
I don't think it's a Channel 5 thing.
Yeah.
I think if you look at Big Brother on Channel 4 over the years, like
It changed.
he built more of a character into
Yeah.
his
Yeah.
part in the show, I
And
suppose.
I'm not knocking that.
And if you look at like by the time Josie was in there, and it was the last Channel 4 series, Big Brother 11, I think. He went in and had to narrate within the house, and there's that moment where he's like, John James is handing round the Jaffa cake. Like he was already very aware of his style at that
that's
point.
fine. You feed into your character like Nicky Graham did, and everyone else does, and
Yeah.
he gets more and more money for it, I'm sure. And I'm totally on board with that. In fact, the only other constant thing apart from Marcus is the theme music.
That's
where
true.
It doesn't have. Woo! I missed that. That
I
was
like
good.
that version.
But I just thought, why so touchy, Marcus? Everything's cool. We all love Big Brother. We love Big Brother, and we've stuck with it for 17 years. Go and dig out some people who hate Big Brother. We actually love it. So
That's true. We do love it. I think he just thought you were being shitty by saying that says it all.
I was a bit.
The thing is, like as much as we can hate on the show because of all the things that it's
We
not.
love the show because we hate the show because we love the show.
Exactly. All the boxes that it doesn't tick
Yeah.
now, but like
It's funny.
we still love it, as it is, even though it's not what it was.
It's so funny. It's so funny they were talking about going back to basics on the first show. Like, we wanted to go back to basics on the first show.
Yeah, but that's talking about removing people from their everyday lives.
But it's funny that everyone refers to going back to basics as being like the first show, if you see what I mean.
And one thing we learnt in that was from the designer, they wanted it to be like a penal chic environment, like a prison environment, with some desirable features, which were Habitat sofas
IKEA.
and an IKEA kitchen that was like in the house before it hit the catalogue.
Yeah,
that was like the desirable items.
That's good. It's just funny how well I remembered all of those people, even Thingy who got evicted first, even though I can't say her name.
If you think about that batch of housemates,
Yeah.
and then you go like, I'll try and name who was in Big Brother 2012.
Yeah, no,
you couldn't.
No, I couldn't name name who won it, so I couldn't name the people in
I could
it.
probably reel off most groups of housemates throughout the whole Channel 4 era.
Throughout the whole of the Channel 4 era, I could name...
But why is it so different? Because we don't have live feed or what?
I could name probably 2 or 3 people from each season, and I'd have to sit and think about it. And there will be when we watch
which season since Channel 5 took over?
Any season I could name 2 or 3.
Right.
And
but this series you remember them all.
Yeah, but when we watch 2 and 3, I'll be like, I forgot about that person. No, there'll be certain people who will just falling out of my brain, like that Claire, because she come in late. I didn't really remember
she lasted
her.
2 weeks.
But then when I saw her, I recognised her, but it's like I ain't got room in my brain for these.
She also arrived when I was on holiday.
Okay.
You know, like when you were a kid, you took your summer holiday with your family
You can't
for a
go on
week.
holiday when Big Brother's on. Come on.
Well, now I wouldn't.
Yeah.
Well, I'll try not to. Although now you could, because there's no live feed, and you can always catch up on like whatever website that you're watching it on. So it's not essential to not be in the country. But it felt back then that you had to be in the country. It was like an event because it was like in the newspapers, it was in the magazines, it was on every fucking website.
When Pete won, I was at a festival and it was just awful not knowing like what had happened, and I had to just. It was horrible. I was like, even though it was obvious he was going to win. I'm
going to save the story for where I was when I watched a Big Brother 2 final. I'll save that for next time because that's next.
Save yourself,
next
guys.
episode.
But there was something else I saw, but I've forgotten it. I don't know. It's interesting, isn't it?
Also, what you didn't get to see much of on that DVD was like the way evictions were set up. There used to be so many people at those evictions. Like,
yeah, you were saying.
Can you imagine like having been there in those days? Like,
were you there then? No. What was the first one you went to?
So
you're only a kid.
I was like, the first time I went was like Big Brother when Caprice was in Celebrity Big Brother after 2006.
Imagine how small Alfie Sheldon was when that first.
He was
Big
a
Brother...
fucking embryo.
He was just an egg.
Twinkle in his mother's eye. But no, so many people used to go down to that house like to see that, and they'd walk over that bridge, and they'd meet all they'd be like the paparazzi and all the people and the crowd, and they'd get taken to the studio. And it's like, here's your friends and family, and they used to dive on there.
Yeah. It just annoys me, like that Marcus thing is so stupid, but it's just like, don't come for me because we love Big Brother so much. We love Big Brother so much. Like, you get paid to be on Big Brother, and good for you, and fair play. But we love Big Brother just from the bottom of our heart. Even after everyone hates us, like you go on a date with someone, you go, you like Big Brother, they're like, oof. Like, it's embarrassing, and it's like, we love it so much, and something about it obviously just like got hooked in us. And that's just the way it is.
And this is the beginning of it.
Yeah,
right
so don't even go, whatever. What does that mean? It's like, I love Big Brother no matter what way you ruin it. And believe me, you've ruined it every fucking single way possible. And I still love it. And I still look forward to every episode. And I've watched every single episode of Big Brother ever. There's not one episode of Big Brother I've ever missed.
I can't claim that. I have missed episodes.
Australia I have. But UK and America, I've watched every episode apart from the first series of America. That shit.
I'd like to watch that one because that's the real format of
yeah,
Big Brother.
It is, yeah. But it's like, I don't know, like, we care...
Which ironically has that chicken George in it, who obviously was the Darren
yeah, that's true, actually.
Of BBUK.
I don't know, we've drank 2 bottles of wine now, so I'm just being belligerent, but, like, don't, like, dislike our fandom, because that is real. Like, we may not have much, but we do understand about that, and people think we're idiots, and people, like, some of our friends would listen to this now and be like, what the fuck are you even talking about? Like, get over it, it's pathetic. It's like someone talking about
It's
like
very hard to
it's
explain.
It's
the
like
passion.
someone talking about like an old episode of The Apprentice or something. You just like, what the fuck? Or Baker, I don't know. You like those things, but something I don't know, something that you just can't understand. But if you do understand, you do understand, and that's it.
But like I've watched The Apprentice all the way through.
Yeah.
Fundamentally, it's the same.
Yeah.
Whereas Big Brother is fundamentally not.
It's
that's the difference. Like Big Brother is not what it started out as anymore.
It's like when I started podcasting about X Factor just here and there. Like I just couldn't get worked up about it. I just couldn't get excited or interested about it. There's just something about Big Brother.
X Factor's like going through the motions. It's on every year, and you watch it because it's there, but you don't care about it like this.
People feel like that about Big Brother. But there's something about Big Brother that speaks to me in a different way, and always
Me
has.
too.
It's always
Same.
just. It's always.
That's why we do this.
I know, but it's weird. But what is it? But it's always just like in my head to think about it. It's strange. But I never wanted to go on it like you.
I think. Do you think? Sometimes I'm like, well, it's to do with whatever was happening in your own life at that
Do you think?
that stage of your life, and
Do you
it
think?
just connected with you for some reason because of what.
Yeah.
Everything aligned in life.
Yeah.
And this was something that captivated you. But
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean,
Do you think it's just that we're interested in people and how people interact with each other and stuff like that? Is it just that simple? And it's just an easy way
Possibly.
to just spy on people?
I mean, that's maybe the sort of easy answer,
Mm.
but I don't know if it's the actual answer.
Oh, well, maybe we'll find out the actual answer as we.
But like, none of these people can tell us because we're all in the same boat. We were
Mm.
all like transfixed by this type of
Yeah.
show, and even like we've had listeners from America who have never seen this type of
I
Big
know.
Brother
And
watch this very first
Yeah,
episode
they've
in a
told us.
shitty quality, shitty audio,
Yeah.
and said actually it was still a good show.
And they were still watching. That's what I found with like Kwame and stuff. Were like they were like going out of their way to watch it in such bad quality and in four
Yeah,
different
Rowan.
parts or whatever. And it's like, if I could imagine me turning that on and just being like, nah, and they still did it. Fucking nutters. We're all drinking the Big Brother Kool-Aid. It's insane. Should we start? It's long.
It is long, but
Please, can you give us a lot of feedback on this and let us know what was good?
like if watching the launch thing was a bit shit, sorry about that because it was the audio.
Yeah,
seemed,
but we didn't know
the
how to
audio
do
seemed
it.
better.
Yeah.
When we listened to it back.
But we didn't
than
know
when
how
we
to do it.
watched
This has all been very experimental.
That's
so
true.
It would be good to get feedback,
Plus-
honest feedback.
When we next go on to Big Brother 2, which we will, I think the DVD is a bit more
Yeah,
sort
better
of
quality.
better
And
laid
chronological.
out. I
Yeah,
think
that
it's
DVD was
chronological,
Dream.
yeah.
I don't give a fuck about Dreams.
Yeah, that was weird. They
That
were trying
was-
to show too much uncut stuff.
They were trying to shoehorn stuff in that was irrelevant. I'd rather just see what actually happened.
So,
But I think they'll work that out as they go along.
my one regret is like we'll never have a decent quality version of Big Brother 1 to watch again. And I've been those VHS tapes.
Yeah.
I could have had the whole
the
series there
VHS
to watch.
tapes. You've got the memories.
Actually, I did find a website the other day where you can buy on DVD like all old international series of Big Brother.
Oh, really?
Yeah, selling them on the black market.
What website is that?
I don't know.
Is
I
that
just
on
found
the dark
it.
web?
It's, might as well be. I think it's $1 for like a
Oh, yeah.
series. Not really. They're worth a lot of money, aren't they?
I've got some Bitcoin.
$1 is worth a fortune. You can't have.
It ain't. No, I've got like 0.004
Ah.
or something, yeah. I don't want to mention that. That's a private matter. You could
I
be
heard
buying
Nasty
a
Nick gave them to you.
You could be buying a house with bitcoins. I saw there was a house in the paper today that you could only buy with bitcoins. 17 million
What is it in The
pounds.
Sims?
I thought that's dodgy. Anyway,
It's dodgy.
it's time to stop podcasting now.
Let us know what you thought of Big Brother 1.
Yes.
Do you think that Nasty Nick is an abomination?
Yeah.
Or is it all just fucking storming in a teacup?
Is it all panto? And they didn't show him crying under the covers enough for my liking. That was one of my favourite bits. I remember crying with laughter at that point. Because we were all so angry and indignant at him and so outraged, and it was just
So you
like,
can't have cried with laughter then, because then it was
No,
just
he
like,
did.
what is he doing?
It's like he got his comeuppance and it was so delicious, and that doesn't always happen in Big Brother, so it was enjoyable.
Have you still got his book? I want to look at it.
No, I don't think so. I think I charity shopped it.
No.
I remember it.
I bet charity shops
it
across
was
the nation are
it
full
was
of
a
them.
little. I feel like it was a little small thing, like a little square thing.
That's the Big Brother 2 quote book, isn't it?
Oh, I don't know.
Did you have that?
He had little devil ears
Yeah,
on
he
it.
did.
Yeah,
Yeah,
see? I do remember it.
I never had it, but I wanted it.
Anyway, remember Nasty Nick called Darren a drug dealer? Racist. That was
I know,
bad,
that
wasn't it? Let us know what you think of this format. Let us know if you can listen to it. I wonder how many listens we're going to get for this. Imagine if we only get like 10 or something.
Yeah, it will be like,
it'd be shameful. Shame. Let's go. Follow me on Twitter, LightUpVM.
Follow me on Twitter, BB_superfan.
Guess what? First Aid Kit Girl is back in print and paperback.
Shameless.
Party. People have read it, are reading it at the moment and said it's very, very good. And is it about me? No, it isn't.
Hang on, what about, here's something, question for you. There's you set up a Twitter for the main character of your book, haven't you?
Yeah, but there's no
is that
spoilers.
Profile picture you?
Yeah.
You look really hot in that picture.
Oh, thanks. Why are you saying like that?
No, like really hot.
Oh.
Like smoking.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's me. There's no spoilers on the Twitter, so follow First Aid Kit Girl on Twitter as well. And also, I'm working on mine and Gaz's website. There will soon be a BB on Blast website with exclusive content of something. I don't know.
There'll be media of some sort.
There'll be like there might be like a video of Towie or me and Gaz like skipping down in a field or something. I don't know.
Like Megan McKenna in her video.
I thought you were saying Madeline McCann. Jesus.
Led astray.
We should delete the last 10 minutes of this podcast. Yeah, right. Fine. Everything's good. Tweet us. What's the code word?
Well, what about following the BB on Blast Twitter? At BB on Blast. Give us an email.
bbonblastpod@gmail.com. Laurie, see that.
What? Code word for Big Brother 1?
No, what's our code word for if you got to the end of the podcast?
Yeah, it's got to be Big Brother 1 related.
Oh. Yeah.
Devious.
No, it can't be because that's embarrassing.
Treacherous.
That's hard to spell though, isn't it?
Yeah, exactly. I want to challenge them, see if they can spell it.
No, because then people won't do it.
Having a laugh on LAUGH.
What? No. What about? Oh God, we should have thought of this. What about?
Running into dead
air.
Stop
it! Chickens.
They weren't even in the DVD.
Oh, yeah.
It'd have to be Marjorie, if anything. Marjorie. Cheating.
Who's cheating?
Nasty Nick.
Nasty Nick.
Names. It should be names.
Okay.
Showing people names, Nick.
Okay, names. And Gaz will do you a GIF, so...
I've got to do a fucking Big Brother 1
yeah, but
GIF
I reckon
now.
that'll be a really good one. And then you can upload it to Giphy and then that'll be probably the only
I don't
Big
have a
Brother
Giphy account. Only Joseph has one of them.
Oh, we'll get him to upload it. In fact, Joseph, do the GIF for us, would you? Thanks for listening, guys.
We'll see you not next week, but sometime soon for Big Brother 2.
Why not next week?
Well, maybe. We haven't discussed it amongst ourselves yet.
Well, we'll see you soon. Watch this space. Listen to this space.
Okay.
At Sleep Outfitters Outlet, great sleep is a big deal. Save 40 to 60% every day on every Sealy, Stearns & Foster, and Tempur-Pedic. Queens as low as $249. Customer exchanges, closeouts, and floor samples. Inventory changes daily, so come in for your dream deal today. With no credit needed financing, expert advice, and up to 60% off retail, it's never been easier to get the sleep and savings you deserve. Go to sleepoutfittersoutlet.com for financing details and to find a store near you.